Hi, good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. From Da Nang to the Delta, to Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, to Hanoi to Saigon. We don't recognize Ho Chi Minh City. Guys, this is the Archie Luxury channel, the greatest watch YouTube channel on the Archieverse. Let's get the show going. Let's get the guests on. Let's talk wristwatches and tire kickers. Guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you are on the greatest YouTube channel in the Archieverse. That's right. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Well, things are doing pretty good. Things are doing pretty good. I'm getting ready for America, New York. In fact, I have got a show. I'm doing today's show, tomorrow, and the day after. 3 shows, and I'm out of here, Charlie. I'm out of here. 3 shows, and I'm out. That's right. I'm out. Going to America. We've got Luxy Poo to fill in for the Pontiff. The Luxapoo. Luxy Poo. Luxy Poo is going to fill in for the Pontiff. And I got to tell you, man, it's going to be an amazing stream. It's going to be amazing. This American trip is absolutely amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be bada bada bum, bada bada bing, bada 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 bada. That's right, guys. It's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be absolutely fuckadocious. Ficadocious. It's going to be absolutely ficadocious. Ficadocious, fuckers. Ficadocious. That's what it's going to be. Gonna be ficadocious. We got Red Shovel. We got Pork Reaper. Pork Reaper. What's happening, Pork Reaper? Guys, jump on. I don't mind saying hello to Red Shovel. He's okay. He's okay. Red Shovel's okay. He's okay. He is okay. So what can I say there? It's all very, very good there. Wow. It's amazing to be on these streams. Just having a look around the joint. And I got to tell you, yesterday, the clip with Donnie Haynes, that had me in stitches. Donnie Haynes went to visit. He went to visit Luxury Bazaar. Absolutely hilarious clip. And they had the rookie salesman handled it. And I mean, Marco Ferrante, he wasn't going to be. He knows Donnie. They let the rookie, because he knows Donnie's a tire kicker. No point wasting time on tire kickers. We're here to sell watches, fuckers. And I got to tell you, that was a hilarious clip. In fact, I want to run that again. It was so fucking hilarious. Let's run the clip again. Let's see if we can run this clip again, because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Okay, I thought this clip was hilarious. Let's run it.
They wanted to come in and check out some watches. Hello, gents. How are you today? Dawn?
What's up?
A pleasure. Nice to meet you. Finally.
Is there
How you doing, sir?
why we're on YouTube?
David, because we're YouTubers.
I know that, but like, am I special?
You are special. And everyone who graces the doors is special.
Yeah, I love this piece.
It's nice with the
Favorite watches.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Today's like an exploratory shopping day.
Sure.
Seeing what fits, what I try on, what I like, and then once I figure out what the right watch is, what the right feel, then we'll talk about.
Of course. Yeah. So that's why I brought, it's with these APs, they're quite similar, I'd say, in ethos, right? But when you wear them, they really kind of take a life of their own. I mean, it's, there's so many different factors in terms of the material, the screw, the band, the bracelet, that really change the wearability, right? This is actually one of my favorite pieces that we have in stock, right? Cool. So it's a limited edition of 500 pieces.
Wow.
So you'll have rose gold and titanium, and then you have that lovely, almost color matched bracelet to it. AP does limited edition pieces, but this is kind of an outlier because you don't really see too many divers, right? And what's interesting is that AP did a LeBron James AP, and that mimics very much the same colors of it. So
What years did they make this?
this is fairly recent. I have to check the year, but it's within the last couple of years.
So this is not going to fit me.
That's not going to fit.
I can't even put it on the last hole. So what's hilarious, it's such a big watch, I can't like even put on the strap.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I'm going to tell everything with AP requires a long strap.
Yeah.
Or a link and a half.
Or a link and a half.
One's not going to do it.
I gotcha.
That's why we probably need a tray.
Let me get a tray for you.
So what started your fascination with watches?
A girl told me my watch looks like a poor man's watch when I was in high school. Meanwhile, I was driving a BMW. So I said, I sold my Timex and bought a Rolex. So I never got made fun of for having a cheap watch ever again for the rest of my life. So it was females making fun of me that got me into the hobby.
Now let's back this bullshit up there. Let's back this bullshit up. Donnie's first watch was the two-tone date, 34 mil date. Two-tone. His dad got it for him as a graduation present. The Beamer was a 330i E46 convertible, which I don't think Donnie really respected. He spoke very badly about it. The BMW guards, they don't like people who are so flippant. A girl told Donnie what the fuck? Does this guy have a mind of his own, or is he influenced by pathetic wenches who couldn't give a fuck? They're just trying to put Donnie in his place because he's so up himself. Man, this guy is so fucking up himself. It's not funny. Let's keep going with this bullshit.
And then it spiraled into stupidity and just kept getting bigger and more expensive. Now I'm kind of at the peak of my career and doing a lot better. I can afford toys.
Peak of your career, you got a family inheritance. No disrespect. You got an inheritance. Donnie, you should have been doing. I admit you're a hardworking guy, but it never really fucking took off. It never really took off, Donnie. And I love you, but I'm not going to allow you to bullshit.
That I couldn't before.
It was GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan. I thought the Seamaster 300 was so cool. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I gotta see that watch. And when I did, I fell in love. But that's how it started.
And how much is that round? About 60?
No, I think.
And could you also get me longer straps?
Yeah, we should be able to order a longer strap from AP.
Now, when you get a watch, what's your process of checking them when they come in? Do you have a watchmaker put it on a time grapher?
So we have a time grapher upstairs. So we have a little watchmaker's corner. We assess the provenance of the watch. We don't necessarily open every watch up. Rolexes we do just because it's a simple twist.
You want to make sure.
You want to make sure, and I mean, Rolexes are super fakes are pretty good. So the Rolexes we open them up. But something like this, you know, you can tell. I mean, this is a split second thing.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we'd like. Something still more on scrap, or we could do some offshores. So
Only offshores with new movements. I don't want to look at any old stuff.
old stuff.
Johnny does not like
I like the new integrated chronographs they're doing.
Yeah, I don't have anything else with new movement in terms of offshores, except for this. This is the anniversary in ceramic.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting experience.
Look at this, Donny. Donny. You don't like the old movements. Well, the old movements are affordable. They're good bang per buck, Donny. But Donny, that's not good enough for Donny. He can write a $90,000 check. This is coming up.
Yes.
And it fits.
It fits.
It fits. Yeah, that has its full
Actually
legs.
not that bad.
Yeah, that's
I like this watch.
yeah. I mean, it's extremely light. It has the
Is this ceramic too?
everything's ceramic. Yeah,
That's insane.
So that's the ceramic brick.
I don't like the dial at all. It looks like shit, but the rest of the watch is great.
It's a ceramic brick.
I have no filter, and I apologize if I curse.
Donny, it looks like shit. The dial looks like shit. Let me tell you what looks like shit. Donny. Have you looked in a fucking mirror, Donny? Has Donny looked in a mirror lately?
First, you can edit me out. And the watch is perfect, but the dial's meh. I'm Italian. We like blinginess.
Yeah.
We don't like.
We're at 50 for that one.
Man. Okay.
This one
He's Italian. Has he ever been to Italy, this dude? He's half Italian.
is 120 for this one guy here.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I love the bracelet. I love the watch,
Not a fan.
but I'm not a fan.
Okay. This is an older one, but I mean, it's a boss watch. It's a big piece. This is one of my favorite APs that they did. So ahead of its time. It's a Survivor. And the dial on this is nice because it has kind of like the tapestry that they do, but it's cut. It's cut with a no.
Ugh.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's really bad.
That's too much. I mean, I can see how some people go into it, but that's
Yeah.
that looks like it came out of a robotic movie.
Yeah. It's meant to kind of, convey a
I can
survival.
see Arnold Schwarzenegger wearing that in whatever
There-
next TV show.
They're models like that, but it actually
This
kind of
is
wears. It
spectacular.
doesn't wear so big on the wrist compared to others. It's 44. So here we have another diver, but yeah, I assume you don't like black.
It's not that I don't like black. This actually looks better than the abomination you just gave me.
Mhm.
But this has got the older movement. I could.
What an arrogant fuck. This looks better than the abomination. Just be nice, Don. You don't need to be that jerk. You don't need to be that fucking jerk.
tell because the date's going this way.
Yeah.
They have G-Shock on.
So let me look at some of these.
Yeah, sure.
Rolexes.
This is my favorite actually.
Now you can get that in rose gold too.
You can get it in rose gold or
That's the white gold one.
it is, yeah. So let's
And
see.
it's weird because you can always get.
This is gonna be small for you, but it comes with its.
Well, the oyster flex you got to get sized.
Yeah, you got to get size.
Oh, I can't even get that on my wrist.
Yeah.
I bet I can get it on my wrist.
Well, it's like cutting off the circulation, but it's a beautiful watch.
It is.
I don't like the white gold, but that in rose is
Yeah?
gorgeous.
And I have the platinum dated here with the diamonds. There's
Oh, this is the old one. This is nice.
They're bling.
Do you know why they didn't have the fluted bezel on these? There's a story.
So what was the reason?
Basically, they couldn't machine it. Platinum is a pain in the ass to
Yeah, it
machine.
is. Yep.
And they figured out a way to machine it finally for the new one. See, this
Correct.
one I would need 2 links.
So we had the new ones, but in 36 millimeters.
I like it.
Mhm.
The size is an issue, obviously. The problem is you can't get this dial anymore, by the way. Like they discontinued it.
The quadrant.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
So they're looking for some new movement APs. So here I have a 15500, which is the previous reference. It has the AP 2121 caliber and the 15510, which has the 4301. So let's go see what he thinks about it.
I mean, listen, from a wow factor, I think you got to go with the rose gold
For
watch.
sure.
But from, I think, a historical standpoint, this is more important because the first green dial with the 50th anniversary rotor.
Yeah,
And this is definitely in the realm of potential future collectible.
for sure. Guys, which one would you have? Bling or his?
That's Marco Ferrenti. He knows he knows Donny's a fucking tire kicker. Marco's got to close deals. He ain't there to waste fucking time. He ain't there to waste fucking time.
Historically significant. I think I'm leaning towards this one. I have a 15500 and I have a 15510, right?
Okay.
So 15500 with the 2121 and the 15510 with the 4302. Now this one's interesting because first time with the green rotor, as my colleague Marco said. I mean, it's a beautiful piece, and as well, this is.
We'll get to it. I'm like drooling over this MBNF, bro. This is cool. It's like this crazy green, man. Shiny crystal ball.
Yeah, see, now that's wild.
That's crazy.
I'd be afraid of breaking it. I'm a klutz.
Well, I'm so impressed with your boxes.
You're such a nerd.
I am a nerd. I'm sorry.
Fuck me dead. He wants to buy the box, the ultimate tire kicker. The ultimate tire kicker.
I don't like the green dial. I mean, it's okay.
Donnie's put on a bit of weight. What the fuck's he eating these days?
I mean, I like the watch. I don't like the color dial. I like the black dials better. And I like the lighter color silver dial.
What color is that dial?
Puke green.
It's their AP green.
Oh, I like that green.
So that color, green, is $20,000. Okay? To get that color. It literally makes it 20 grand more, and it's not that nice of a green to be worth that much of a premium.
$20,000 for a color.
And it's not even like the Rolex green that pops. It's like a really dark. This one, actually, I would need a half link, not a full link.
Oh, those are available.
See, I love the gold rotor better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I also don't like that little 50 in it. It looks cokey. I like it in steel, too. I like it in steel with the black dial better. What's this? So
Fuck me dead. This guy is hard. It's hard. It's very hard. We got Jim Jones, super chat, $2. Dongaloid has thin skin. You betcha. Dongaloid has thin skin. Dongaloid has very thin skin. Dongaloid, thin skin Dongaloid. That's right. Let's keep watching, fuckers.
I brought that out because that's actually one of my.
No.
It's a solid gold perpetual calendar from IWC.
Yeah,
it's like 20 grand.
Good luck selling it again.
Yeah. No.
Buy it.
Don's the watch expert. Good luck selling it again. Don, just be nice. Just be nice. Dave realizes that you're a pain in the ass tire kicker with not much money, and he's trying to get you something that, you could actually afford. He wants you to write that $90,000 check.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, this is something you keep, right? I mean,
yeah, that's something you marry and you can't divorce.
Yeah.
It's like Orthodox. You can't get rid of it. That's your watch if you buy that. You wear this watch and the scratches just come to it.
See, like, I mean, you walk into a room with that in the man's presence,
That's cool. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
I'm going to be honest with you. In about a year, I'll be able to get this at an AP boutique after it settles down after about a year or two. So I don't see paying the premium for it. And it was a good watch, but it's not giving me like $89,000 warm and fuzzies, even though I can write you a check right now. It's just, I'm not getting that emotional connection to it.
Oh, to it? Okay.
You heard it. I can write you an $80,000 check.
An AP boutique after it settles down after about a year or two. So I don't see paying the premium for it. And it was a good watch, but it's not giving me like $89,000 warm and fuzzies, even though I can write you a check right now. It's just,
I could write you a check right now. I can write you a check right now.
I'm not getting that emotional connection to it.
Oh, to it? Okay.
This one, if it didn't have that ugly dial, I'd love it. This I'd buy right now if you had a different color, I think.
Unfortunately, he didn't like the APs that we had in stock, but we're working on getting something in that he might like.
Don't waste your fucking time. He's a time waster. He's a fucking time waster. He ain't buying jack shit. He ain't buying jack shit. He ain't buying jack shit. Come on, Donnie's not buying nothing. You wasted enough time on this loser. Move on. Don't fuck around with these losers. Fucking losers. Hello, Kelsowitz. How are you?
Hey, Paul. How are you?
Man. I had such a great show with you yesterday.
That was funny. My God.
You did. That Donnie, what do you think of the Donnie Haynes at Luxury? But then the guy goes, we don't have anything in. Hopefully we'll have some more stuff. No, write that loser off.
Exploratory shopping, baby.
I mean, what? I can't, Donnie. I mean, even Dave, he sized up that Donnie wasn't a $90,000 customer. He ain't writing no $90,000 check, right? So he thought, oh, I'll bring out an IWC perpetual calendar. Great bang per buck on the secondhand market, correct?
Yes.
Great bang per buck. I'm just posting the link. I think Naki Poo wants to come on. Naki Poo, you jump on the stream and I got to tell you something. Hasn't Donnie put on a bit of weight?
I couldn't say. I don't know.
You know what do you find most obnoxious about that segment? What I find so obnoxious is that he has to name drop that he had a BMW in high school.
Okay. Call him up. You got his number. Let's get a rebuttal.
I mean, do you find that obnoxious or not?
I don't know. I mean, you got to try him on. What do you...
Is it obnoxious to say I had a BMW in high school? Is it what do you think?
Yeah, it is. Basically,
I mean, it is obnoxious or not? What would you say if you had customers like tire kickers? What would you say? And you notice Marco Ferrente, he knows Donnie. You notice Marco
why didn't he
Ferrente,
go downstairs? What was that about?
You know why? He's there to do business. He's at his place of work. He's there to sell watches, not waste time talking to tire kickers. Do you understand that?
Could be. So what's the latest? What's happening? Are you all packed up?
No, I haven't started yet.
I see. I'm trying to get this other camera set up here. Uh-oh. That's not good.
We'll just kill the sound for a minute there. Kesslowitz. We love our Kesslowitz. Here we go. He's back. Kesslowitz, I got to tell you, that was one of the most hilarious. I haven't had a good laugh like that in ages. You know what I mean? It's YouTube gold. The way Donnie just behaves like the spoiled kid. I mean,
I don't know
Donnie
the guy.
says,
I don't want to speak about him. I don't know.
Are you at the peak of once my dad carks it? Once my dad dies, does that mean I'm at the peak of my career? Once I get the inheritance, that's a bit shitty, don't you think?
We don't know the full story, Paul.
I think Don's full of shit. What do you think?
I don't know.
Come on.
Call him up.
The guy is he can't handle the truth. Jack Nicholson, you can't handle the truth.
You gotta admit, he does buy what he likes. He got the Breguet. You gotta give him props.
Donnie's such an opinionated son of a bitch. Mind you, if you tell him, fuck, what did you do buying that? That's poison. He gets so moody. But, you know, I love Donnie, okay? I really love Donnie. I love the Dongoloid, okay? I do love the Dongoloid, right? But what a fucking ego. Don't you see the ego or not? Or you don't see that? He's such an opinionated, you can see he comes from a single child home, can't you?
You know, he knows his watches. It just came off the wrong way, I think, you know.
I think you are completely opposite to him. You're a tire kicker, but you're a completely different type of tire kicker, right?
Yes.
You know, like Don, if Donnie was offered a code 1159 at the AP boutique, he would have said, what are you bringing this piece of fucking shit out for? You know,
well, there was one watch
I mean?
he mentioned that he could probably get from the boutique. Forgot which one it was. One of the gold pieces. I think it's the gold Royal Oak. He said, "Oh, I can get that from the boutique in a year."
That's the one he can write a check for right now.
That's exactly.
But
let me hop back on my phone. I'm gonna get my camera on here.
Okay. Thank you. There we go. We just got Kesslowitz. Come on, guys, get the show. Jump on if you'd like to jump on. We got many. Let's break down the Donnie Haynes interviews. This is on the ArchieLuxury live stream. Let's keep this baby Archie talking about people's careers not taking off. Yes, I know. I know all about that sort of shit. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, what can I say? What can I say? The Dongoloid. We had the Dongoloid there, and it was quite interesting. I think it was quite interesting. The Dongoloid, he was there giving his man. What a fucking ego! Ego! Why is the ego so fucking obnoxious? I mean, there are some obnoxious fucks, but fuck, he's got a big ego, big ego, and what do you say? I don't know what you say. I do not know what you say. Egotistical. Now, come on, guys. JJ, jump on. JJ says, why would you think it's funny to go into someone's business and waste their time for your amusement? Kind of stupid, but hey, at least he gave them some YouTube content. Very good point. I do agree with that. Yes, sir. I agree with that. At least he gave them some YouTube content. We've got Keslowitz jumping back on. Keslowitz, how are you, man? Fuck! This is the 4-piece.
Here we are.
You know what I would do? Can I please tell you what? Can I give you some of my advice?
Tell me.
Please, whatever you do, don't sell the Explorer 1 because that's your wind and wear, right? It is just a simple no date piece, right?
Right.
It's the Rolex you have. It's a Clayton's Rolex. It's the Rolex you have when you don't want people to know you got a Rolex. Okay.
Yes.
It's very and it's a purist watch, right? I think I actually want to get one of those again. You know what? I actually wanted to get a Milgauss. Let me tell you this. I had the Z Blue, which was stolen, unfortunately, right?
Right.
However, I think I prefer the 39 Explorer 1. Okay.
Have you seen the
why?
40 though?
Yeah, but I don't want to pay premium. I'm a bargain shopper. Come on.
Right. I know. I'm with you.
I'm a bargain shopper. Okay. I'm a bargain shopper for fuck's sake. Okay. I've dropped the link, Tommy, and I haven't got Naki Poo's not jumping on. Put a comment and I will give it back. Just housekeeping. Now I got to tell you seriously. You know what can I give you my personal advice there, Keslowitz, as the ultimate? Please
Always.
do not get rid of the Explorer 1. I actually want one. I really fucking want one, okay? Why do I want one? Because it was the first Rolex I had was an Explorer 1. The 1016 is too expensive and it's too small for me, right? So the 39 is perfect, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If I were you, the glass hoot
39. This is 39 right here.
How much was the glass suit?
You can get them for like $5,000 or $6,000.
What did you pay?
Well, I got it brand new from the AD, and it was $6,200 out the door.
I would have bought so much. I would have bought a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage for that.
Hell no. See, that's where we disagree. I think Glass Hood Original is a way better brand than Scheitling.
It's got display movement. What's on the back of it?
No. Close back.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. What I would do if I were you?
Deployant, Paul. Deployant. How can you go wrong?
Yeah, no big deal. If I were you, I would probably, you know what would be beautiful? Piss off the CQ. Wouldn't it be nice? 2 Rolex and 2 Patek. Simple 4-piece.
One day, perhaps, yeah. I mean, I would probably just add. There's no sense in getting rid of that. It's just it's a fun one, you know.
I hate it. Okay, I hate it.
I know the sea dog. Your favorite.
I don't know why I hate. I just hate it. I don't know why. Because I love everything else you own. See, I love everything else you've got. I just hate that. Does that make? I don't know why. I don't
Discount
know why.
diver. Discount diver. You got to have one. I just don't. I prefer the glass hoot to the Breitling. Build quality, brand history, everything about it, and the size. You know, so many Breitlings are so big. You know,
Yeah.
this is quite thin too. I think it's about 12 mils thin. Skin diver.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You hate it. It's okay. It's not for
It's
everyone.
okay. No. No.
How about the
No.
clicks? The clicks. Oh, where we are.
I just don't. I just never really saw Glass Hoot as a luxury brand. You know, it's kind of a.
What? Got to make sure it lines up. There we are.
It's a poor man's Lange, isn't it? Glass Hoot.
Yeah, it's the Tudor, you know, Tudor to Rolex, Glass Hoot to Lange. Even though they're not quite connected
No,
like that,
Because
but
it's
yeah,
the region.
that's
It's the region
the
they're from.
analogy.
It's
That's
the
right.
region, isn't it? It's the
That's right.
region.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I got to be honest with you, man. I
So
just
if
don't.
it's hypothetically speaking, if we're talking,
Yeah.
let me make you happy. Let me just take that off the table. If we're talking 3, and we got to add one over here, you know.
We got Mikey joining us. Mikey, hello, Mikey.
Hi Archie, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, that's
Hi.
much better. You know what? That's much better. Okay, that 3-piece. Okay, so the CQ is just your beta, right?
Right.
Please tell me you put these in the bank safe. America is not safe.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a weekend-only experience for the punters.
Okay, you go and put them back in on Monday, aren't you, or not?
Of course. No question.
Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff.
You should get one of these, Paul. I think I think that's up your alley. Beach to tux, any occasion.
Yeah. Yeah, I would
$7,000. You can
like
get them for
that.
$7,000. Full set,
Still a
7,000.
lot of money. Still a lot of money, but
But for that money, it's probably the best buy.
you know what? You know what? I really love Rolex because it's just so you can just wear it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's my only wind and wear. I know you love that. Wind and wear.
I do love hand wind watches. I love them as much as I love automatics.
Yes. You have that man on the moon, right? That's your manual winder?
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing now, and I love it, man. It's just like one of those wonderful things to wake up in the morning and do. The first thing when you see it is wind it up, and it kind of keeps you interacted with your watch, and I think it's got. I'm not sure the power reserve, but if you forget a day, it's got enough left in it still just to be running if you miss a day of winding.
Sure.
So that's the most I'll miss, like during the period of time when I'm wearing it, because I usually wear one of my watches around the house for a week or two, and then I'll switch to another one, and I try to wear them minimally or at least as safely as I can. So far, I've been able to keep them all pretty flawless. Not that it would matter that much, but
No, it
you have
does
the
matter.
Hesselite,
What do you
right?
mean it doesn't matter that much? What do you mean by it doesn't matter? What the fuck you mean, Mike? It always fucking matters.
Yeah, I guess
can't-
you're right, Arch. You're right.
You can't treat this shit like garbage. Don't listen to Bird Brain.
Well, definitely don't do that, man. I'm the opposite end of that spectrum.
Yeah, he's fucked. He's fucked. We don't need to approve of his poor choices. It's fucked what he's done. Okay, it's very fucked. Okay, it's fucked as fuck though, from the Greek to be completely fucked. And I got to be totally honest with you.
I was only referring to kind of like from perfect to that first scratch. That's all I was referring to.
But I got to tell you something, Kesslowitz. I would seriously, if I were you, What would I add? You know what I really like to. You don't have to add something straight away. See, the thing is, you don't have to. You've already forked out enough money. You put a. I mean, let's be honest. How short are you at the moment? Tell me that, please. Reveal.
I'm just
reveal.
fine, Paul.
Like, normally, when I buy a big watch, that's it. I don't want to buy anything for a while. You know,
I have that feeling exactly. I'm very content. There's no.
I would like to get an Explorer,
for
and I actually say, you know, the criticism on the Milgauss Z Blue. I always felt like it's like being stuck inside a coffin where you're trying to scratch out to get out. I always felt the dial, because of the GV, it was trying to scratch out, get out, get out. It's trying to get out of there.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I didn't like that watch. I had one of those before. That was the first watch I bought
You
from
had the
David
black one.
SW.
You had a black one, didn't you?
No, I had the green crystal.
No, the black dial, but it wasn't the
Yes,
Z
yes.
Blue. It was the
Right.
black.
That's right.
Okay. I actually had the black one with the non-GV, you know, and I actually loved it. I actually really loved that watch. In some ways, I prefer that. If I had a black dial Milgauss, I think I'd prefer the non-GV one.
They just never fit right. You know, it's a cool looking watch, but on the wrist, just not a comfortable fit compared to other Rolex. Too thick, Paul.
Interesting.
Top heavy.
Doesn't it share the same case with one other model, like the SEMA or?
It looks like an Explorer 1 case, but I think it's a bit bigger to fit in that that iron cage.
Yeah,
I also didn't like the clasp. You know, it's just a fold over clasp instead of the oyster lock, which is. Yeah, I prefer that on these two.
Yeah, you mean on the Milgauss?
Yeah, it doesn't have that. You know, that little lock right there. Doesn't have that guy.
Oh yeah, it's just the standard snap, the earlier style.
Yeah.
Did I earlier see you showing a Glashütte diver?
Yeah, that's this one.
That's really sharp. I'm a big. I know. I'm a big fan of Glashütte. They have a number of models that really ring my bell, and they're priced right. You know, they're not like out of this realm of ownership prices. You know.
Yeah,
like,
especially secondhand, and you have a bigger wrist, so you could probably pull off the larger model. This is the 39 mil, but they make a 43, which is actually I think the better watch. It has the bigger date window, and it has the open case back with another 100 meters of water resistance and
very cool.
More power reserve. It's go check them out, and they have a lot of different colors too. There's blue, there's green.
Oh, for the rubber strap?
No, for the dial.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to log on and check them out.
Paul will really be happy if you get one, Mike.
Oh, I was just commenting on Glashütte. I'm a really big fan of their Pano inverse.
Mm-hmm.
I got a super chat here. David Ends, $5 Canadian. Mike, how come you think Archie's BMW is a piece of crap?
I don't. I never said that. I don't think it at all.
We gotta fix the order here.
I got to tell you something. I think the perfect car for you, Mikey, is get a BMW 240i.
Oh, if I get BMW, it's going to be like a 235 or two whatever they make today, the smallest one, you know, or a 435, which is like the same thing as a 335 here. Something I'd get the same thing as what I had, or you know, maybe a Z4.
I got to be honest with you. I think a BMW these days, they're a disposable item. They're good for 5 to 10 years max.
They're
got out of
not going
yours.
to be my first choice anymore.
I
But
think you got out of yours just in time, Mikey.
yeah, I agree.
Here we go.
But
Showcase watches. Showcase now. I got to give. Showcase says he's lost his wench. Oh, what's Red Shovel causing trouble for? That guy's always a bit. I don't know how to handle that guy. You know what I mean? He's always a bit funny, that guy. Showcase watches. I love my Showcase. I'm giving him the wrench now. Mr. Showcase, you now have your wench. Showcase watches £10. That Explorer is all the watch a man needs. Classy, tool, simple, tough, and yet can be worn with suit. Very few watches cover all bases like the Explorer does. The ultimate all-rounder. Actually, you know
That's
what?
well
Fuck
said.
it. Can I say this to you? Can I say
Say
this
anything.
to you? I want it. I want an Explorer 1. Fuck it. I want one, okay?
Why don't you buy mine, Paul? We'll keep it in the family. Make me an offer.
The problem is my Aussie dollar compared to what you guys pay it's not good. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. I love you. You're a great guy.
You just need more super chats. It's very simple.
No, what I'm saying is the currency is all wrong. Okay, the currency.
Yeah.
I want to just hang on there. I'll show. Let's have a look there. I got a friend of mine who deals in these watches as well. You know, you got to buy locally. You got to buy in Australia because it's just this is just the rules. Okay, the rules.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have an escrow service in Australia that can middleman a deal for you?
I got good contacts. Don't worry about that. I got good contacts.
No, but I'm just saying that could open up your market to international sellers, you know.
Let me say this to you. Let's have a sticky beak. I want to bring up something if you don't mind. I want to show you. Can I show you a couple things today or not? Can we put some car talk in, or we're not allowed? You don't like car talk?
Whatever you want.
Do you like car talk or you don't like car talk?
I do. I love cars.
You do?
I'm no expert, but I admire them.
Okay, let's have a look here. I'm just going to run the show a bit differently today. Where's Mikey gone? Where the fuck is Mikey gone?
I'm here.
Okay, Mike, you're going to bring something up for you. The dealer has got a car. Where's Kesslowitz is there? The dealer, Kesslowitz, the dealer has a car very similar to my car. So mine is a 2021, right?
Right.
Now, this is exactly the same color, same spec, same model. Mine's a 330i M Sport. Now, you notice it's got no sunroof there. So mine has the sunroof. However, see this part here? See that thing there? I don't know if you know what that does. That does the adaptive cruise control. So that means it'll follow the car in front. It'll brake when the car in front brakes.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Now, I don't have that. Because of the chip shortage, I don't have that. But I do have a sunroof. So I think my car is probably similar in price secondhand to this car. Look at the price now. Now, just out of interest, the kilometers, 27,000. I've just got 29,000. So I'm just a smidgen more than this guy here. Okay. I'm just a smidgen more than this guy. Okay. Now, it's exactly the same car. Look at what it's selling for, 59,000 Aussie dollars. Now, to put that into
keep in mind that's what they're asking.
37,000 US. 37,000 US. Okay. And you know what that car cost new? So 37 US. You know what it cost new? That car cost me. I can tell you, my one cost 50,000 US. So it's fallen 13,000 in 18 months. Okay. 13,000 US. Okay. But what I wanted to show you is, Mikey, that is a beautiful, look at this. It's a beautiful car. It's a really, I got the thing is, this person hasn't looked after. There's a few little scratches on the leather here. I can see that.
Looks
Just
pretty
no
nice. I don't see
Yes.
any,
body,
you
a
know,
little bit
spilled
give it a
coffee, you know, splash, you know, total. It looks pretty clean.
okay. It's okay.
Now you
I had
leased
the
yours,
boot
right,
liner.
Paul?
I had no. It's actually a personal PCP, personal contract. Okay, personal.
You're giving it back.
PCP.
You're eventually giving it back, right?
No, I have the option to give it back, but I also have the option to buy.
But isn't it when you sign up for that, all your payments, you know, you're on like a schedule of payments. You know what it's going to
Yes.
cost you up front.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But
what's the big deal that it went down in value? I mean,
It
you
went
knew
down
that
a
going
lot.
into it. I mean,
I'm
that
just
was
telling you. I just want to show you this is exactly the same as I got red calipers on mine. I like the red calipers a little bit better. It's a nice car. This is a beautifully look. I got the same alloys as that.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, that's 19s. What I'm trying to tell you is, with this car here. Now I got to show you what I think would be what do you think of this? People criticize the 2 Series, but I think the 2 Series is beautiful. 2 Series coupe. Look at this, Mike.
Yeah, no, that's the car.
And this has got the 6-cylinder. This has got the 6-cylinder motor in it.
This is the car for me. If
Exactly. This is what you should get. Look,
BMW.
I love that caramel interior.
Oh yeah. Yep. They're
It's fucking beautiful.
That's what I referred to the other day when we were talking about the difference between Japanese cars and German cars. It's just when you get into one of these interiors and you start driving down the road and the road noise is just muted. They're silent inside. The ride
I like these
is
alloys
just
as
more
well.
solid.
These are nice alloys on that. Look at that. They're beautiful wheels.
They got a lot of different wheels.
This is a beautiful
wheel
beam.
options.
I think this would be you, Mikey. I actually would get a
Mhm.
2 Series. I'm thinking about maybe next time. These are so expensive. These are not cheap cars. These are not cheap.
You know what? Honestly, I don't think they make one with a stick-shift transmission
No, they
anymore.
don't. No, they don't. They
So,
don't. Now let's just have a quick
um,
look here. We got a super chat from Showcase Watchers. Showcase Watchers. And what he says is 1016 was arguably the original Bond watch. I totally agree with you. I actually, you know what I want to do? Let's have a look here. Let's go to luxury. I want to do some watch shopping. Let's have a look. Can we get an Explorer 1? Because you know what?
Showcase. That's a great idea. The 1016, Paul. If you could get one of those, that would.
It's too small. It's too small. It's too small.
What do you mean?
Too small.
It's 36.
It's too small. It's too small. It's too small. I'm a fat fuck. Fat fuck. Fat fuck. It's too small for me. Okay. I want to get. Oh, it's a Milgas 15,000. Fuck. That's it. I really want. Just having a look around here. I want an Explorer 1. That's what I want. Okay.
Because you had an Air King before, right? But you got rid of it.
Yes, I did. I did.
You didn't like
I
it, did
have
you?
an Air King. No. I sold it to get some paddocks.
Right.
Okay.
So you prefer the
here's
Explorer
an
1
Explorer
to the
1.
Air King?
Oh, that's a.
Now that you're looking again?
That's too small. Sorry, what's that?
You'd go Explorer 1 over Air King?
There's one here. It's not bad. 12.6 Aussie.
yeah, Archie likes the Explorer, man.
Yeah, I do. I love the Explorer 1.
You do like all of them. Much of the Rolex discussion on this channel revolves around the Explorer.
I'm thinking of maybe getting an Explorer. What do you think?
Okay,
Explorer
Paul,
1.
if you are going to do the 39, you got to get the one with the full dome. It's so much better.
I don't give a fuck. As cheap as price is more important to me.
They're pretty much the same money. Why is this one so expensive?
That's Aussie dollars. 30% off, 40% off.
Oh,
so that is actually 12.6. That is actually 7.9 US, 8,000. Oh, that's still a bit expensive.
Yeah, they're going around 7.
What would you give? What could I buy yours for? If you wanted to sell me yours, what would you sell it to me for?
Hypothetically?
Yeah.
like low
7?
sevens. Yeah. I got Moto. They're going between like I think they're like in the $7,500 range.
Yours is
You know.
box and papers, isn't it? Box papers?
Oh
Full
yeah,
kit? Full
full
set?
kit.
But do you really want to sell it? Don't you love it?
No,
But don't you really love it?
I do.
What do you
I
think?
do.
I mean, I just think they're a fucking beautiful watch. I'm actually what I want to do is, Mikey, is I with the dress watches. Look, I love dress watches, okay, but I'm no longer a dress sort of person. I haven't worn a tie in ages. You know what I mean or not?
Yeah, totally, man. That's why I don't wear or own a Datejust because it's just like leaning more over towards the dress watch side, and there's no part of me that would like have the need for any use for a dress watch at all. So I'm full all the way over to Submariner and over. As far as sports watches go, it's got to have a big bezel. It's got to be sports watchy.
There's plenty of options now that are kind of in between, like in that casual genre. Even though they're on a strap, it's not necessarily dress, not necessarily sport, sort of all rounders.
I took liking that I'd never really given even a glance at is the OP41.
Yeah.
Just as a nice like entry
No,
level, or
I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. Let's have a look. Brisbane.
just
Vintage
for
watch
a
man.
nice and kind of clean.
Fuck. What's he got here? Let's have a look. Has he got any? Oh, I like Rolex. I tell you honestly, I'm a bit like you, Keslowitz. I buy things I need to be able to get out of them. With Rolex, like that Sea Dog, you're not really going to get out of that, are you? The Sea Dog.
Just like you're not getting out of that JLC.
I didn't pay much for the JLC.
Right.
Okay, you know what I paid for the JLC? What did I pay for
Go
that
ahead.
JLC? I think it was 6,250.
Because that's
$4,000.
probably be the
$4 US.
Wow, that's incredible. What a deal.
Well, no, but that's
See,
what you have to
that's the
buy it
thing.
for. If I want to
Right.
get out of it at
You're
4, I
safe.
can get out of
Right.
it. What do you think? You understand?
100%.
You've got to.
100%.
But you wanted the AD experience. You wanted the AD to lick your asshole and tell you how beautiful it looked on your wrist. And
no bullshit. There weren't many used options the first year or two it came out.
Sea
believe it or
Dogs.
not.
You don't need the Sea Dog was a mistake. Okay.
Whatever. To you. You never even tried one on, have you?
I fucking hate glass suit. I'll be honest with you.
You just
fucking
can't get
hate
over the name. You can't get
I
over the
knew
name.
it. I knew it. I knew it.
fucking hate glass
The
suit. I just
brand
hate
snob.
it.
No
Hate
matter
it.
what they do, it'll never be right.
Because it
Yeah.
never goes anywhere. It just fucking doesn't do nothing. But I tell you what, I really am keen on an Explorer 1.
Would you get rid of the JLC for it? Why don't you do that? JLC plus $3
No,
grand.
I'm not selling the JLC. I like it. I want to keep that. It's my dress watch. I don't have a Patek anymore. I don't need a fucking look. It's a lot of money to me. I don't want to do that, but I would love to get an Explorer 1. That's a great watch. You know what else I really miss? Can I tell you what else I miss?
GMT.
I miss my open heart Zenith. The Zenith I had, the open heart
the
Zenith.
El Primero.
Yeah, I thought that was a fucking cool watch.
Mass produced, Paul. Mass produced mid tier. No, they're not bad. They're not bad.
Mid-tier.
Stick with the Explorer 1. You're on the right track.
Yeah.
You know what watch you had that was kind of cool? That Burgundy. You were on that Burgundy Tudor for a minute.
Yeah, the Burgundy Tudor. Yeah. I tell you what I do love is my two-tone bluesy. I fucking love that. That's a really special watch. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Always. It's kind of an icon. The red tuner,
Yeah.
though, that's a sharp watch for the price range, that it's in. Eh, that's a solid watch. As is the Pelios. They're two kind of outliers,
Good point.
But their price is a lot lower, so.
Yeah. I think for me, I mean, how many watches do you want? And that looks so beautiful, Kesslowitz. Just in the background there, you've got those watches hanging in there. I love them. I really do love that. That
I
looks
think you and
beautiful.
I are in the right zone, Paul. 3 or 4 watches. What are you at, Mikey? You're in that same zone, right? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I've got a James Cameron, a sub, and my Speedmaster,
Yeah, see,
and
3.
and a couple of Seikos. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So 3.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
And
That's all you
but
need.
now I am 100% like have no big urge for a new watch right now. Mainly because of my financial situation, I just, I'm just not going to have 10, 15, 20 laying around, in the next near future here to go blow on a fucking crazy watch. Things are a little bit tighter than that. So I'm saving my money, and hopefully in due time I'll have enough to buy another watch. But that's why I've been looking in the medium range, and that's where Glashütte really like came to my attention because of what they offer.
Mikey. That glass hoot shit, you never get your fucking money back. It's fucking toxic dog
I
shit.
know, but all the
Fucking
stuff in
dog
the
shit.
$5,000 to
Mikey,
$7,000
Don't
fuck
listen to him.
Mikey, what the fuck are you going to do, man? What are you going to do with this garbage? What are you going to do,
Well,
man? Come on.
Listen, that was just one of my considerations. The other ones are my usuals, like the Omega Heritage and there's a couple of other $5,000 to $7,000 options out there that I would be looking at if I were to be looking at in that range. I may just continue to save, so that I have enough to go and buy a bigger, fatter watch, like a Pepsi, or save a big amount and get the real deal. That may very well happen as well. So,
Paul, I love working with David SW. He's a fantastic dealer.
Yes, he is.
But I got to tell you, I love the guy. His prices have gotten high. I don't know what's going on. I know he's the trusted guy, and he's great. But man, is there a premium to that? I know he's a little negotiable, but opening bid is definitely at the top of the market.
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to him? Is he still sending over the checks?
He's very good to me. He's very. I don't want to talk to you about our commercial. Look, he's very good to me, but I just want to say this to you. It's difficult. Everything's difficult. Everything's difficult. Nothing's easy.
Another good dealer that I don't know if you ever check out his site, Takuya Watches out in Texas.
Actually, Takuya's got some great stuff. He's got amazing stuff.
I've talked to him. He's a nice guy, and he has really good stock and good prices, and he's a really honest dealer.
Yes,
like he actually had a 5212 that I was looking at. It was a little bit older, and it looked so good. And I was like, "Did you polish this?" And he was like, "Yeah, we gave it a light touch up." And he didn't have to say that, but he's just an honest guy, That was kind of one of the reasons I didn't want it, but at least he was honest,
Yeah. And so you went to someone who didn't say that, and you were keen,
That's exactly.
Fuck me dead. You're a difficult person to please. You know that?
Would you buy a polished paddock?
Yes, I would. No problems.
Not polished by paddock.
That's okay.
Oh,
I've actually had stuff polished for me. Yeah, look, it's fine. But look, I understand what your concerns. I understand it.
if
Tell
you
me
can get
this.
it without that, wouldn't you want it without? That's my point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how would you even know if it's done so well?
True. Yeah, you got a point.
But look, I understand what you're saying. Fair enough. It's a beautiful watch you've got there. I think for you, I think the Sea Dog is the odd fucker out, right? That's my opinion. It's the odd fucker
I
out.
think that's what makes the collection cooler. You got to have something a little different. If it's all the same bullshit, it's the typical run of the mill. It's
Tell me
it doesn't
this,
make it unique.
how are you now? Like, are you content? How do you feel? You're content with
Yes.
everything?
Honestly, I already
Okay.
was. I mean, even if I took that out, I was happy with those three. That's a fantastic collection. I thought, they're very versatile, a lot of options.
Yeah.
You can wear these three for anything. I mean, the glass suit's a little more sporty, but these are kind of the do all, So
Yeah.
the
that's
paddock
thing
is
about
really just the. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. No, please.
No, the paddock is just the real cherry now. But yeah, I'm so happy. I don't need anything. This collection
No.
is ridiculous, in my opinion. This is just like.
Oh, you were so. The funny thing is,
I'm very grateful.
Okay, so what's my problem? What is wrong with me mentally? Can I ask you that? What the hell is wrong with me? Why aren't I happy with what I got? I think I am happy. I like looking at collections. Okay, I don't mind that.
They say if you don't know what you want, you already have it.
Yeah. I want to show you something that really tugged at my heartstrings. Just give me your opinion on this. I can buy this quite cheaply. Tell me what you think. There we go. It's on the screen. What do you think?
I like that. The retrograde. It's just a big watch,
Yeah,
It's like a 42 mil.
Yeah, it is big.
They make it in white gold too. I love this. I really like this watch. And you can get these. If I remember right, I think they're like mid-20s.
Actually, I'll tell you something. You remember? I'll tell you some gossip. Do you want to hear some gossip?
Sure. No, but yes.
See this paddock that's on the screen? This used to belong. Remember, we had that guy on the streams years ago. Remember, there was Mr. 2, but there was that guy who bought my 6007. What was his name? You know that guy?
I'm sorry, say that again. 6007.
My 6006 I had. I sold that to a guy. This is the guy who bought that watch from me. Okay.
Is that the 5170 there?
He also owned a 5170 and he sold it, right? But he was so fucking adamant. He didn't want anyone to know that it was his watch. How do you think I wouldn't fucking work that out? You know what I mean? Just a dumb fuck. He didn't want me to know he'd sold this to a dealer because a friend of mine bought it. And he wouldn't supply the papers because it's got his name on it.
Is that because he didn't want to get banned from paddock? Because I've heard plenty of people selling
he's
paddocks
fucking got an ego through the roof. He big notes himself that he's a big swinging dick, worse than Don. He makes Don look like an amateur, and he doesn't want me to know that he's actually hit hard times. He's embarrassed. Okay?
I see.
Because he was a bit of a shit. He's a big noting himself, worse than Donnie, right? He's just full of shit, okay? But he had to sell this because, whatever. It's a beautiful. He actually damaged it, and it had a big, extensive service. Cost thousands to fix it. That's my dad's run flat tire. It's out of air there. Here you go. I'll show you. But what do you think of this Vacheron? See, I can buy that. It's about 20. Okay.
20 grand.
Hmm.
That's a deal.
The only problem is it's just
I
let
love the
me
guilloche on
let
the
me
rotor too. On the,
can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? The only problem is Kesslowitz. It's 13 years, 10 years, 10 plus years old. It's never been serviced.
that's a problem.
Well, it could be expensive. Do you know what I mean or not? I mean, it's
You're
beautiful.
probably looking at least 2 grand.
You're looking at what? Sorry. Yeah,
At least 2,000.
I don't know if I really want that. You know, it's a beautiful watch. I had a. I don't know. I'm just telling you, right? So I don't know if I want to put that much money into it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's a good price, though.
Yeah. No. It's a very good price. Okay. It is a good price. Okay. It is a very good price. Okay. But then I think about it, and I'm thinking maybe 4 watches. You know, like a 4 like. I couldn't gel with the paddock. The paddock I wasn't wearing. I live in a hot climate. Okay, let me say this to you. I live in a hot climate. I just wasn't wearing the fucking thing. Okay, it just. I'm not saying anything against it, but you know what really makes me happy? People get shitted off with me. Okay, but let me just bring this picture up on the screen. This is the 4-piece, right? That's my 4-piece. Okay, look at that. Kesslowitz, what do you think? That's my 4, right? So what I want to do is add a Explorer 1 to the mix. What do you think of that?
You already got the 2 Rolex covered, though.
No, but I just want to wind and wear Rolex.
Your Man on the Moon sort of wind and wear.
Yes, it is. I love that. I love that. I love them wind. I love the Omega, but I just like having a no date Rolex. You want like I really I really wanted my Z Blue back, but the problem is I felt like I was stuck inside a coffin trying to scratch my way open the lid. Okay. I feel the blue dial is trying to scratch to get out. You know, like a vampire movie. Do you understand what I'm saying or not really?
Yeah, I just feel like that Explorer.
You know, I'm not scared of death. You know what I'm scared of?
What?
I'm scared of not being dead and being in the casket.
You know, they used to put a little ring, a little bell on top of the burial site with a string going down into the coffin, so you could ring the bell.
Yes.
You know, if you woke up. You should set that up for yourself, just in case.
I mean, you understand, don't you, or not? Look, I really, you know, my own collection now, right? I've had a complete lobotomy, right? My Paddocks were gone. Okay, I'm not going to... Look, the thing is this. I would really love... I think for me, the Daytona, the reason I got rid of the Daytona, you know why?
No, I don't.
It was so much money.
What, 20?
20 US. 20 US.
Mm-hmm.
It was too much money. I'm going to fucking ring. Can I ring my mate and organize that Explorer 1 whilst we're on the phone now? You want me to do that now?
You're buying? Are we buying?
Yeah, we're buying. I'm going to give him my dealer friend.
Wow.
This is my dealer friend.
Can we do it live? Can we get you on speaker?
Yeah, I'm ringing him now. I'm on the phone. I'm ringing him now.
Here we go.
I'm just going to give him a ring now.
Paul Pluta negotiating 101.
I'm on the phone to him now.
I
fucking want one. You know, I saw your Explorer 1. I fucking want one. You know that? Oh, he's not answering. What the fuck's he doing? He's not answering. But I'm just telling you honestly, right? I look at my collection here, right? I don't know. Okay, I love your paddock. Can I tell you something? Right, you got your paddock. One thing I love about your paddock is it's not in gold; it's in steel.
Yes.
Like I think like my Reverso is also in steel, right? it just feels like it can be a dress watch, but it can also be casual. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I think that's important. You don't want to get stuck with the dress, you know. You have to dress
By the
up
way,
with
I
it.
love that caramel strap on yours. I love the
Yes.
blue Tan's got, but I do love that caramel strap.
Well,
Is
he
just
has the
superb.
caramel. I mean, I'm sure he got it with the original.
Yes, I know.
That's what it comes with, you know.
Yeah, I'd probably get an. I'd put one. I'd get a spare one to put in your box. Just get a spare one.
I
put
was
it away.
thinking that, right? Before it gets discontinued. Imagine.
Yeah. Just get a spare one, because you're never going to sell. One thing about you is I can tell you're never going to sell that paddock unless you were really in hard times. Agree?
Agree.
So in my own case, right? The Explorer 2. I'm actually thinking of sending the Explorer. What would you do? See, it's got a little nick on the bezel there.
Who cares?
I'm thinking about sending it for a Rolex service soon.
No, who cares? I have no. I mean, I
It
got a
needs
nick.
a
If you
service
look on my
anyhow.
GMT, I got a
Yeah.
little. You know, what do they call them?
I didn't.
Flea
Okay.
bite. Flea bite.
Flea bite.
Who
The
cares though? You're wearing it. That means you're wearing it. You're using
bluesy,
it.
the bluesy, I love. I fucking love that bluesy. I love
Yeah.
the speedy. There's nothing there I would sell.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I think you're on hold mode. Just pause.
No, I really want an Explorer 1. That's what I want.
Have you had?
I got a
When was the
desire.
last time you
I've
had
had
one?
no desire. Okay, it's like being married to an ugly woman. There's no desire. right?
Didn't you have? So was the last Explorer one you had that 1016, the original one from way back when? Was that your last Explorer?
No, I've had a number of Explorers. I had my first Explorer. I started 1016. Then I had my first. I'll tell you my Explorer story. Okay, so my Explorer story is this: I had a 1016. Then I had a 16570 Polar. Then I've had a number of. I had a black one. Then I got a white one again. I always liked the Polar because it was just unique. Then later on, I had a 40 mil. I sold that, and I got the 42 mil.
Right.
You know what? I'm thinking. I reckon. Do you reckon an Explorer 1 would be okay for me? I think that'd be beautiful.
I think so.
Because I don't have a black dial Rolex. It's steel.
True.
And it's just casual. Wind and wear. Fuck it. Wind and wear. Because I'll be honest with you. I'm not really going to formal things anymore.
Sure.
Like
it is perfect. It just a quick grab and go. I'm with you.
No apologies. No apologies.
You're preaching to the converted here, Paul.
The only thing is, the only other watch. Okay, so the Milgauss.
Forget that.
I feel like
it's done.
Yeah.
You've
What do you think
had
of
it. You experienced it.
The only one is, what about the Air King?
You had that too.
With the Crown Guard. What do you think of the Air King? Well, that's another contender. That's the only other thing that comes with Kui.
The only thing that's better about that one, and it's not much difference anyway, but it's 40 rather than the 39.
Does that make any difference?
Slightly. I mean, it might fit your wrist a little bit better. Not by much, though. Personally, I would just go Explorer 1. I think it's the classic, timeless option.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is very timeless.
But I think you got to get back into Patek, though, Paul. That's that's where your heart is.
It's no. Patek's, I can't afford. Patek's a lot of money, man. I want to pay my house off. I still want to pay the fucking house off. But what am I yearning for? The only thing I really want is an Explorer 1. Like the Breitling, Scheitlings, right? Scheitlings. I've already got a beautiful diver. I don't know if it does anything for me. Even the Zenith, I don't really want. I want Rolex. I want a fucking Rolex. I want to buy another Rolex. The desire. You can't change the desire that you have. You know what I mean? It's either there or it's not there.
Get it. Why don't you get it while you're in New York? You probably get a better deal out there.
No, New York's far expensive. Aussie dollar's terrible at the moment. You don't
Yeah, but you'll
understand. The Aussie dollar is 60 cents. It's just.
You have a lot more
fucking-
competition at dealers, though. You know, you get a good price.
No. No, I don't think it's the place. I don't think that's for me. It's Tell me this, what are you content? How is the content? Like in this here is just good. You feel happy with it?
Oh yeah. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Completely done, dusted.
4 steel stunners.
Steel stunners. Steel stunners. Steel stunners. Beautiful shit. It's I don't know what to say there. It's
Do you still
incredible
have your
stuff.
watch rolls or any boxes?
No, that was all taken. All taken.
So what do you do with these 4? You just
Actually,
you just
I've
put
got
them
an
on
LV one. I want to sell my Louis Vuitton watch roll. Do you want to buy that?
No, I don't like how they collide. They don't have a divider.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to get rid of it because it just.
You can sell that easy. Bring it with you. I'm sure someone will buy it off you.
Yeah, I understand. What do you think?
I just told you.
You reckon I should sell it online here now? Someone will buy it?
Yeah, probably. Do you still have that one your buddy gave to you? That turquoise one?
Which one's that?
Didn't you have the watch roll? It was like a Tiffany blue.
Oh, no, I sold that.
Oh,
I
you
sold
did?
that. I actually sold that on my last trip to America. Did you know that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I sold that when I went there last time.
Do you have that hat I gave you? Where's the hat?
Which hat's that?
The Ulysses Nardine.
Yeah. Actually, I gave that to my son. I gave that to
Oh,
my
good.
son.
Good.
Yeah, no, that was a great hat. Yeah, I don't know anymore. I just kind of think it's I got a lot of stuff I want to start selling off. I want to get rid of my Paddock books as well. It's another thing I want to get rid of. I'm thinking about just getting completely out of that sort of shit. Does that make sense or not really?
Yeah. What kind of books you got?
Oh, all the Paddock books, like the Mondani set. You know, the Mondani, the Italian big fucking set. They're fucking heavy. That's the problem with books. They're so fucking heavy. I had everything. I was such an avid collector. I just bought everything, you know?
Yeah.
It's, I got to tell you, I'm really lusting for a Explorer One. I think they're beautiful.
Let's go shopping. Why don't you go on the Facebook motor group and see what the low price is? Speaking of books, have you seen this book, Paul? A Man and His Watch?
Yeah, I've got that. That's a great.
It's
They have some
fantastic, right?
shitty watches in this. I wouldn't say it's fantastic.
But good stories. Good stories.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay stories, you know.
What about
You
the
know, it's
wristwatch handbook? You have that one?
No, I don't have that
A
one.
little bit too close to the camera. Yeah, it's good to do a little bit of reading.
What else is new for you? Tell me what else is going on in your world there? You still got the Subaru?
Yes. Still got the Subaru.
How is the wife going? Are you guys thinking about having kids, or what's the go there?
Yeah, we joke about it. One day.
You got to have sex before you can have kids. You do realize that, don't you?
I've heard. No, we're just gearing up to fly out, and where are
Fly
we
out
getting
where?
pizza? New York, baby. What are you talking about?
Mm.
Hello, come in.
New York is an amazing city, don't you think?
Yeah. It is indeed.
I really love New York. It's one of the great places of the world. I'm thinking, maybe the only thing I'm yearning for is an Explorer One. I think that'd be perfect for me. You've hit it because it's also the thing I love about the Explorer One is that was my first Rolex was an Explorer One, and the 1016 is a little bit. I'm too. I just prefer the Sapphire. Okay, I prefer Sapphire, and it's a lot cheaper, and it's a modern size. You know what I mean? I'd
100%.
love to get you know what, Paddock. I've had a good think about this. What after you did your unboxing, I really want to get a 6006 again. That's what I would get again. Okay.
That because that's what 39.
30. Yeah, it's a big size.
What about the Calatrava sector dial? I think it's a 5326.
5296.
There you go.
I had
Yeah,
a 52. I had a 5. I prefer the non-sector, but you know what? I'm not actually in the market for Paddock now. I want to get an Explorer One. That's what I would like to get. That's what I
So
want
is there
to
a
get.
day when you'll get back into that 2030 range? When you had like world timer status?
No,
Are those
I
days
think
coming
I want to
back?
pay the house. I want to pay the house off first. I want to pay my house off first.
Right. Yeah, so do the Explorer One. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
+2, -2. Can't go wrong.
It's a beautiful watch. That you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's Yeah, I think for me,
Archie, what's the watch to your far left? Isn't that a Polar One GMT?
2.
yeah,
Polar
GMT 2. Yeah, Explorer 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you want a Polar One now as well.
Yeah,
Explorer
exactly.
1. Explorer
Wind
1.
and wear.
Oh,
Wind
Explorer.
and wear, witch watch wankers. Wind and wear.
Very
That's
cool.
what I want. Wind and wear. I want to
So-
ask you, would you ever get out of your... I'm trying to think, now that you got your beautiful watch collection, is there any pressure on you to get a car, a really fancy car to go with it, or no desire?
No,
You got the
I
Subaru.
have a different philosophy when it comes to cars. I admire them and I
philosophy?
think it's cool. I'm just not so basically, when you're what's the best way to put this? Like when you have employees or people you're working with, you don't want to show up, for me at least, I don't want to show up with something that makes it look like, even to clients, where it's like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's showing up in the,
In the Bentley.
Yeah, so I just like to keep it, that's just my flavor. I like to go big on the watches, but when it comes to the cars, I really like to keep it subtle, and it's just a way to get from point A to point B. And maybe that'll change in my life, but for now, that's how I see it. It's just, they all go down in value. At least the watches you can get out of it, but the car is just it's a one way, it's just, every time you drive it, you're losing value. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just not for me,
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. It's,
You know what I do, Paul, when I get the urge? I go on Turo. I've rented plenty of cars on Turo. I've rented
Turo.
M3s. I've rented Maseratis, Corvettes.
What sort of Maserati did you get on Turo?
Quattroporte.
You rented a Quattroporte?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
How what did the wife think
Can
of
I
that?
tell you the M3? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I also rented an M4, the two-door coupe. Fantastic driving. The electronic, I think it has electronic suspension. When you make a turn, when you go into the corners, the suspension will dip the car down, so you don't, get thrown into one side of the car or the other. It's quite amazing.
What kind of car?
M4.
Oh
The
yeah.
new one.
How long ago did you do this? How long ago did you do that?
Active traction system. you can try to kill yourself in that car, and it will not allow you to kill yourself. Like
Right.
you can go flying into a 20-mile-an-hour turn and punch it, and just turn the wheel, and the car will like cut the throttle and add left front brakes and get you around that turn safely. Like
Yeah.
my friend's shown me, and scared the shit out of me, but he's like, watch this, and just punches it right before a crazy turn, and the car just takes over, man. It just will not let you do it. It says no, we're just gonna do it this way. And you have that ability to turn that off, but you're stupid if you're just driving around without it, because there's so many instances like driving on ice or hydroplaning, where it totally saves your ass.
Yeah. It's amazing.
So tell me this: in your case, there, what's the situation as far as these cars? What did your wife think when you brought these cars in? What did she say?
She thinks it's cool. I mean, I usually do it when we have a little road trip, like we're going on a 2 or 3 hour drive. We're going out for the weekend, and I'll say, let's just rent a car for this one. We did a Porsche Panamera recently.
How'd you find that?
It was cool, but doesn't quite have the pickup of some of the other cars. It's really good looking.
We got a super chat. GB Val, $2. This is brutal. Hang in there, big boy. What does that mean? It's brutal. What does he mean? It's brutal?
We got to pick up the tempo here.
Yeah, we got to pick up the super chats.
Grab a coffee, Paul. Grab
upvotes.
Energy.
I don't understand what's wrong today.
Archie, the ultimate car that just says, that splits right down the middle and gives everybody, like in the business world, like no real idea as to where you stand. Like you either make a lot of money or a shitload of money, is a Tesla. Because you might own that Tesla for 20 other reasons other than you're fucking rich. And so yeah, if you're a businessman and you don't want to like outclass your upperlings or look like a super baller to the underlings, like hierarchy wise, Tesla's just like it, and I think it's gonna stay it for a while. They're gorgeous cars, they're fast as shit. They do everything they're supposed to do, and they're the new BMW here in Sonoma, Northern California. Used to be like every third car on the road was a BMW, and now it's Teslas. They're like the hot ticket.
Yeah, those have gotten real popular. You know, a car I like that recently came out. I wouldn't get it, but I like it. The new Lexus GX, that new SUV. I know that's not really a sports car or anything, but for someone like me, I just like the utility of an SUV, and that's I got a lot of equipment I'm moving around sometimes, so I need space in the car.
You a musician?
No, I work as a cameraman on film shoots, so
okay, yeah. So
there's times I need to bring camera gear with me, and
when you call it equipment, I recognize that as something more than just like I carry a lot of shit in my car all the time. It's like you carry specific, stuff. It's like that's why I asked, "Are you a musician?" Because same deal. Like my friend was a drummer, and had to have a car that was big enough that would handle all of his drums and all that.
I know you're a musician. How's your bass going?
It's going well. It's slow, but I expected that. But I'm practicing away. My fingertips are very calloused at this point.
Hello.
My fingertips. Sorry about that. I was gonna say my fingertips are very calloused up. I still totally suck at walking. Like, it's very difficult. It's a lot harder than you think to just go, strum one note, just go dun 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 dun, and do that on time. Like with, let's say, a drummer who you're the other half of the percussion. Basically, you and the drummer have to be like totally synced. And here I'm starting out, and I'm just like, I'm all over the place, and all of that comes with practice. So that's all I'm doing is just a whole bunch of practice. I know if I just stick with it, I will. I pick things up quickly, and I'm picking this up quickly, and so I expect in a year or two, I should be able to play pretty well, and jam. My goal is to jam with other people. That's just that is my goal. Be it.
Can you pick up chicks by jamming? That's the thing I'd like to know, because I'd like to jam something in your ear.
In my ear.
Here we go. Big Tony, $5. Excellent convo. Not every day needs to be a drama fest. Well done, Kessler. Kessler, I'm just going to go and grab that coffee.
I'll join you. Let's go grab coffees.
I can run. I got a Mookie clip I can run in the meantime. Okay?
Don't you get deliveries? What happened to your coffee delivery?
Oh no. I got to make it myself. I can't afford
did you get the clip I sent you?
Let me run a Mookie clip, okay? I got a Mookie clip. Let's have a look what Mookie clips I got here. Let me find a Mookie clip. I got Archie, 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go. 1 minute.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
They're like fish. Like fish. They go off in the shop. Just 1 minute, Bear. I was going to say something. Just hang on. I got to take this call. Just got to take this call quickly. Jesus, 1 minute. Fuck, what's going wrong? OHS officer, I'll be back in 1 minute.
All it says is
1 minute. Just gonna take this call. 1 minute. I'll go and check the internet. I'll check it. I'll be back 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Don't bullshit. Don't bullshit.
It's not illegal.
I'll be back in
anything
1
over
moment. I'm just
10,000
going for a toilet break. We're going to wrap up soon, but we'll keep going.
Sure.
I'll just go to the toilet. I'll be back in 1 minute.
30 seconds or 1 minute or 90 seconds.
Sorry, I'll just be 1 minute. Just hang on one tick.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I'll just be 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
I have my own preference for oil.
1 minute. I'll just be 1 minute there. Just give me a minute. Just 1 minute there. I just
let me fucking finish. You asked me
say one thing there. Yes.
But
Here's my Speedmaster.
Just 1 minute. Just one moment. I gotta make that coffee. Guys, I'm just taking a quick toilet break. I'll be right back. I'm just going to a bathroom. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Bathroom break.
I will be back in 1 minute, Bear. Just cover me for a minute, Bear. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
Of course.
1 minute.
Yeah, they do a show together. That's not my fucking show. That's their show.
1 minute. Cover me.
Super chat.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
All I gotta do is pour hot water into the cup. Is my microphone not working?
Just 1 minute. I'll be back 1 minute.
Where are you going?
I gotta put the aircon on. 1 minute, guys. I gotta check something. I gotta check. 1 minute.
Check something real quick. Quick.
Hey, everybody, it's Mr. Drummond here.
Be 1 minute, boys. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll just get a glass of water. 1 minute. 1 minute.
You have no idea of the pets I've had. I've had a pet hawk. I've had a pet wild boar.
I'm just gonna let Dave talk to you guys for a minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. The water. 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. I had to break off ice. I got ice in my hand. Let me throw that. Just hang on one tick. I just gotta check something. 1 minute, guys. Just cover me.
This is our big moment.
I will be back. I just gotta push some water, Bear. 1 minute.
My toilet! No, not on me! No!
Shit, my dad. I gotta just take this call. 1 minute. What's wrong with me mentally? 1 minute there. I want to show you.
You can't drink if you're driving today.
No, I need a pep. I need some pep. Ooh, 1 minute.
Hi.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Cruise control engaged.
I'm gonna go and weigh myself. I'll just be 1 minute. 2 minutes, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Counting down. I'm just gonna take 1 minute break. Yeah. I need to get a headache tablet. I'll be back in 1 minute. I got a headache tablet. Super chat. Yeah, that's amazing. Just 1 minute. Hey, I'll be back in 1 minute. Just cover me. You got it. Cover, guys. I'll be back.
We got this. We got this. Don't worry.
Hey, I gotta grab something. 1 minute, guys.
You didn't read the super chat.
Super chat.
Anybody out there?
We've gone into cruise control here.
Ah, I see. Like auto-driving car. You know, you just let go of the wheel and just let it drive you down the freeway. I think Archie needs to get rid of the Omega and the ArchieLuxury and just get 4 fucking Rolexes, and I think he'd be happier with that than always questioning what watch to get next. Because I think 4 is his number.
Hey, Archie, Archie.
Why were you such a cunt? Why were you such a cunt to Lux yesterday?
This is Crema, not a plastica, Archie.
I'm asking you, why were you such a cunt to Lux yesterday?
Archie,
I'm asking
did
you,
I
why
tell
were
you
you
about the time?
He really caused trouble for Lux yesterday. The guy's a fucking cunt. I'm asking you, why did you do that to Luxy yesterday? I didn't think that was funny.
The time I stopped a raper, I turned around and walked the other way.
I'm just asking you, why were you so awful to Lux last night on the show?
Archie, when you come to New York,
I don't think it's funny.
I'm going to find you some.
There we go. We booted him out. He's just a cunt. You know that? He ain't no fucking friend of mine, that plastic. I don't like the guy. I asked him not to fucking do that to Luxy yesterday. Fucking asshole.
That's too bad.
Hey, Mikey. Sorry? Who said that?
Yes, sir.
He's just an asshole, that guy. You know that? I told him not to mention things for Luxy. He causes trouble. Just fucking causes trouble, you know? I don't need that sort of shit on my show. You know that?
Well, especially after you've specifically told them, don't do this. And they turn around and go do this, you know?
It's fucking ridiculous. I got to tell you something. I went to make a cup of coffee. Guess what? Can you believe my luck today?
Would you make it and spill it?
There's no coffee left. There's no pods left. No pods left.
Oh, I hate that. That's why I went back to making regular coffee.
Yeah, so I got to make a cup of tea. I got to go back there in a minute and get a cup of tea, but I fucking ran out of
The
pods.
Nespresso pods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Those are good.
They are pretty good, but I like my coffee a bit stronger. So
use two.
Make it double.
Double shot. I always do double. Let me ask you this. I want to ask you guys this.
Mine makes a full cup of coffee.
I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Mikey? You got 3 watches, right?
Yeah.
You got 2 subs. You got a Submariner. You got a deep sea, and you have the Speedy. Correct?
Yeah. So I figure I need one more, like either an esoteric watch.
I reckon a Tudor Black Bay would be perfect for you.
The only problem is I hate the Black Bays, so that's out. I'm thinking like maybe a Monaco, Hoyer Monaco, or Omega. As far, but then again, it might just be another Rolex. It might just get a Pepsi or something like that. Save a little longer and just get another Rolex and just keep it in the family. It really depends on the finances. I think it's not just me. It's like people buy watches when they have enough to buy them. When times get hard, or people's money doesn't come in on a regular basis. Let's say. There are times where there's just no fucking way they can afford a watch. But next month, hey, they've got 20, 30, 40 grand ready to go to go shopping. And I think that factor has to be kind of added in. I mean, that's definitely how it's gone with me and my watch buying. I always bought whenever I had, a windfall or a really good business month, like that.
I understand what you're saying. It's yeah. I want to ask you, Kestowitz, for yourself there, have you decided to buy your wife something decent as a watch?
She's not into them, so I got
Wouldn't you buy her a Cartier?
Free pass. She has one of those. I got her one of those Cartier nail bracelets.
Yes. Justin Claw.
Yeah, whatever that thing is.
Did you get the thin one or the expensive one?
No, fuck that. That thing was like flexible. That little one.
I know, shit, isn't it? So you got the expensive one. That's like $7,000.
That's the standard. Yeah,
$7,000. That's expensive. What size did you get her? Is her wrist?
I can't. It was a few years ago. I can't remember. I mean, we went and tried them on, and you get the one that fits you right.
What color gold did you get?
Rose gold.
Rose gold. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You got your wife a Cartier, right? You got the watch, right?
Yeah, they were all stolen in the burglary, unfortunately.
So is there a replacement in mind?
I got her a Oyster Perpetual, a blue dial Oyster Perpetual.
Yeah. That's right.
She doesn't
31?
like it. She doesn't. 28. Because she's a smaller lady. She doesn't like it.
You want to sell it? Why don't you ask her what she wants? I mean, that would be a good.
Because she wanted a fucking Cartier Tank Francais with diamonds on. I said, I'm not fucking spending $15,000 on a fucking quartz fucking diamond watch. That's for sure.
I mean, you could probably get one of those secondhand for a good deal, though.
I know. But I got a beautiful Oyster Perpetual for her.
Let me see a photo.
The Oyster Perpetual.
Is it just the regular blue, or is it motif?
No, it's the blue, the regular blue.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a Datejust. It's always a Perpetual. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, how is that not a bad watch for a woman? It's beautiful. I'd love one of those if I didn't have a penis.
What doesn't she like about it? That it's Rolex? It's too small?
She doesn't like the fact I chose it and she didn't pick it. Just a fucking vicious bitch. These women, they're fucking nasty.
You tried to do the right thing. You tried to surprise her. You fucked up, and now just ask her what she wants.
Well, I'll just keep it for the next fucking woman because I don't think this marriage. I don't think it's going to last that long, to be totally frank with you. Things aren't going so well anymore. And my
Don't say
desire,
that. Let's keep it positive here.
my desire for the retirement funds that she has is getting less and less every fucking day.
Ebbs and flows.
It's not easy. Life. It's not easy being married. Do you find that yourself or not?
I mean, I haven't been married as long as you have, but I'm enjoying it.
But
How long have you been married? 20 years? What do you got? 20 years in?
18.
Yeah.
It's a fucking long time, isn't it? You get sick of these women, you know, they're not friendly critters at times. You know what I mean? They're not friendly critters.
Do you have a photo of her watch?
Let me have a look. It was a fucking beautiful watch. I don't understand why these bitches don't like.
So trade it in. Why don't you trade it in and get her the Cartier?
You can get fucked. I'm not buying Cartier. I'm not buying a quartz watch. This is a Rolex. Do you understand or not? Do you fucking understand or you don't understand? It's a fucking Rolex. Do you understand what a Rolex is or not?
They're better off with the quartz, no? I mean, unless they're into watches. It's basically like another piece of jewelry.
They're really difficult. Women can be very difficult. They think they know what they want, you know? Just fucking listen to me, honey. They don't listen to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's your problem. You have to listen to them, Paul. If they want it, that's what they are going to want. You're not going to convince them otherwise.
They're just nasty bitches. I'll be honest with you. I fucking had enough of them, okay? I had enough of all these fucking... They never listen to my opinion. Well...
What are you drinking? What are we drinking right now?
I gotta go make some tea because there's no fucking coffee in the house. Can you believe this shit? There is no coffee in the house, and I've got to go and make some tea because I don't know what to say. It's just shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just very shit. And I'm just trying to find that picture for you. You want to see that picture, don't you?
Yeah, please.
Fuck.
What'd you pay?
It wasn't expensive. I think I paid 6 Aussie for it.
So would you say 30% off is US?
It's actually 40% off, believe it or not. But I'll tell you. Just let me find the picture of it. I paid nothing for it.
It's modern, right?
It's 2 years old, 1 year old,
Yeah.
2 years old. It's fucking.
So it's got the new movement.
New clasp. It's got everything fucking going for it. But you try and tell these bitches, hey, I've got a watch for you. They're not interested. You know what I mean? They're just they're real cantankerous bitches. That's what they are. They're very cantankerous fuckers. You know what I'm saying or not? You understand what I mean? Cantankerous bitches or not?
I understand the words you're saying. Yes. Everyone's different though, Paul. So I thought the smallest was 31. They're still making 28s.
We got another super chat. No, they do 28 because it used to be 26. GB $2. Mike the Snake Rooter update from the AD. Root beer. No, he's already said he's not getting the root beer.
Yeah.
Because Rolex, Oyster. I'll just call it up. Just let me get this fucking thing up on the screen for you. Oyster Perpetual.
You know, I saw a root beer in the display.
Blue. Here we go.
They had one for sale at the AD.
I just should have gone to images and fucking found it for you. That would have been so much fucking easier than this bullshit that I've been doing here. You know, I'm just bringing it up for you now. Here we go. How's that not a fucking beautiful watch? Look at that. How's that not beautiful? Look at that. Fucking blue. I love blue. That's my favorite color. I don't understand why these bitches don't like it. Why doesn't she like this watch? Oh, it never likes it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay. Well, fuck. What do you want then? She wants a Cartier. Quartz Cartier. It's not even waterproof. Fucking quartz. Cartier garbage. No.
This is
fuck
nice.
Me dead.
This is really nice.
I know. But women don't like anything you choose for them. They're just bitches. They're just cantankerous, nasty bitches at times. Fuck fucking crazy?
You tried. You try. That's all you can do. You tried your best.
Yuko, $10. Archie, I got my wife 2 Rolexes and a Zenith, and she loves me long time. But I am also a beautiful man, so maybe that helps. Yeah, that could be true, Juco. It pisses me off that they don't even care. You know, they don't even care. They don't fucking care. You know, they don't care about you. They don't care about me. They never care about nothing except themselves. Fucking cantankerous. You know what I mean?
I think you're living a great life. You have a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah. Yeah, understood. Understood. Look, don't wish too hard. It could come true.
Oh, so true. Dream big. Dream big. It might come true. So true.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? What can you do? What's happening in America there? Is things getting better in the world? What's happening?
I mean, the biggest problems aren't here.
Yeah, I hear about all this war going on in another country. Iran, is it?
Israel. It's Israel. It's Israel. It's
That's
Israel.
right.
It's not Iran.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I flunked geometry, so
it's okay.
But yeah, I hear the 5 seconds of news that I do watch includes that. But other than that, I really don't watch the news, except for maybe the weather.
Yeah.
You still got your vape pen, Mike?
What?
You still got that vape pen?
No.
I see.
Exactly.
No. Pretty rarely do I puff, you know, so I actually gave it to a family member of mine. Wanted to try it out, so.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's that's pretty cool. That's very cool. And I got to tell you something, Kesslowitz. What the hell is going on? More tire kickers. We need more tire kickers in the community.
It's not tire kicking anymore, Paul. It's exploratory shopping. Did you get the clip? The one I sent you? 30 seconds. 30-second clip. Classic.
You sent me a clip. Let me have a look. WhatsApp. Trying to find. Here we go. Got it. Yes, I have. Oh yeah, I'll play this clip. This is a great clip. Okay, this is. Oh, you made this. Who made this clip?
I clipped it. Very easy. It was so funny. Had to.
It is hilarious. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's run the clip.
You can do it, Paul.
Figure out what the right option.
Tire fucking kicking!
Stop coming on all the channels promoting your little bullshit. Nobody cares. You could go make fun of my watch, which is one of the hottest watches out, but you can make fun of it. Okay. No, I'm not a little child. You're the little child. You keep bringing it up.
You're triggered. You're triggered so hard. It's so funny.
I don't understand how that worked. How did that work? Give me the clip.
You fucked this up. I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
What happened there?
So I don't know how I did that. I'm going to do it again. Let me do it again.
Forget it. Mike, what were you saying?
Here we go. Look. Tire kicking.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. My sugar's like super duper low.
Hey, Johnny, I gotta tell you, it's fuck me dead. This clip is making me piss myself. This is hilarious. Exploratory.
This is just
shopping.
what you
Hey,
needed, Arch. This is just
you
what
know,
you needed.
You mean you ain't fucking buying today?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Today's like an exploratory shopping day.
Sure.
Seeing what fits, what I try
Exploratory
on,
shopping.
what I like,
Paul.
and
You
then
know what we call
once
that?
I figure out what
You
the
know what
right
we call
watch is.
That still makes me laugh there. What do you think this Kissler is?
Oh, it's great.
It's exploratory shopping day. What is that? Tire kicking, is it?
They went to the Porsche dealer after this.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you know the other gentleman, don't you?
Yeah, Matty Stevens.
Yeah, he used to come on the show. No,
Yes, he did. He did.
What
Matty's a
happened?
great guy.
He fell off.
Matty was a great guy. I love Matt. He just stays off social media. I think social
You got to
media.
keep in touch with these guys. AC Morgan. There's some of these classic characters that are, come and go.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. It's it has its moments. You know what I mean? They have moments of madness.
That's what keeps it fun, though. People come in, they come, you don't see them for a while. Keeps it fresh. So what do we got? Where's Bear? Where's your main man?
Oh no, he's away. He's on trip for a little bit. He's on trip. It's he's a great guy. I love my Bear. Bear's been great.
He is a great guy. I called him, when I was looking at all these different watches, because, I strongly considered that 42 Yachtmaster, the white gold on Oyster Flex. And I know he has one, so he was nice enough to share his thoughts and experience with it.
That would have been a great...
He certainly has a bunch of them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's the guy to ask. If you want a Rolex, I want to talk to someone that's been wearing it, and experienced it to get an idea.
I'm supposed to have lunch with Plastic tomorrow. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Yeah, Nelson Oliveira paid for lunch. I got to take Plastic to lunch.
Are we talking spring rolls?
Yep. Spring rolls. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I don't mind to do that. That should be okay. But
now, are people still able to super chat you for, live feedings? Remember we used to do the buckets and the beef and reefs and the...
Look, I got to be careful with my
those
diet.
days over? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're kind of...
You're looking good. Yeah, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, no. Look, I got to tell you, things haven't always gone to plan there. I'm looking forward to America. What's the weather like in New York now? What should I bring? What should I wear? Tell me that.
I'm not out there, but I hear it's like in the 50s. So not too cold, but it's not warm. So I think, 2 layers.
Did you bring a jacket? Bring a jacket?
Yeah. Little sport coat.
I got a
Nothing
leather jacket.
crazy,
Should
though.
I wear that? A leather jacket?
Yeah, maybe bring something a little thicker just in case. I don't know. You never know. For the nightlife.
I've never been to a nightclub in Manhattan. What are the nightclubs like? Can I ask you that?
I really don't know. I'm not a New Yorker. I'm not the guy to ask. I'm sure they're great, though. It's the biggest city. I'm sure we'll find a good one. Is that what you want to do? You want to go to the nightclub?
Are they expensive? Are they expensive to go in?
Oh, well, I'm not paying some fucking cover bullshit if that's the case. It better not be.
No, I know.
Do they still do that?
I don't know.
When places do that, I just pass. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to pay to just enter. The fuck?
It's
That's
ridiculous.
Like what you do when you're... Yeah, the guys were talking like cigar lounge, Something like that sounds a little more up my alley.
Mm.
We'll see. We'll go with the flow.
I can't believe I'm actually going to America. I mean, that's pretty fucking amazing. You know,
you were so against it for so long, and then all of a sudden, the PayPal alert came in. Our man, the boss.
Yes.
He made it happen for you.
Yeah, exactly right. I think that might be the way to go. What do you think?
Yeah. Now, are you bringing your signed photographs of the Beamer for souvenirs? Are we talking signed Beamer?
I haven't. I
photographs?
just got to get them printed off tomorrow if I should. What do you reckon?
Maybe pass on the Beamer.
Okay.
Maybe just a photo of you. You were talking how cringe the Donnie situation was, you know. When you hand out the photo of the Beamer. All right, we need help here, boys. We need help. We're sinking faster than the Titanic here. What's going on?
How come we're sinking faster than the Titanic?
I don't know. It's Saturday night.
Saturday night at the movies. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong, would you? Please tell me what's wrong. What is wrong? What is wrong? We've had some great shows. I must admit, yesterday was fantastic. I had a great time with you on the air. Look, you know what? I'm going to go and get my cup of tea. Right? We just chat like we're friends. Okay, we just chat like we're friends.
We're hanging.
Okay?
We're hanging.
Yeah. I'm just going to get my cup of tea. I'll just be 1 minute. I'll be back.
It's a relaxed environment. Go for it.
Yeah, I just gotta put hot water into the cup and then I'll let it sit for a couple of minutes. Then I'll go and get it. So just give me a minute, okay? I'll be 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
Here we go.
Actually, I can run a 1 minute clip. You want me to do a 1 minute clip?
Why not? Why not?
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look what I got here. What's this? I'm just trying to find something really good here. What do we got? What do we got?
I'm turning the mic off. I'm gonna go grab a. What are you grabbing? Tea?
Yeah, I go grab a cup.
I'll grab something. All right, here we
go. Just trying to find something good. Here we go.
A man comes.
Oh.
Travels quickly.
Brisbane Airport, getting ready to get out of Dodge to Bangers.
Just landed in Melbourne.
He has purpose.
And I'm in Nana Plaza. I want you badly, honey, 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 honey. Gay men.
He comes over water. He travels with others.
Where's your wallet, fucker horn? Hey Mark, it's really great to see you. How's the tour going there?
He will oppose.
QR's got no one to blame except themselves. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
He brings violence and destruction.
Last night, busted my fence. I nearly died. You nasty, vicious, foul-mouthed, spinal fucking...
Are you okay?
Yeah. $50 soda water shower.
No, thank you.
I kiss you everywhere. I give you service. I kiss you everywhere.
No, thanks.
For you. Come on.
See you later. That was that. That was a great clip. I just got the tea is brewing now, Kesslowitz.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Tell me this. You know, the thing is, we just talk like we're friends, okay? Seriously, you must admit it's pretty special having that paddock. That's a beautiful watch.
Oh. Grail, Grail, Paul.
Do you see yourself building like a little paddock collection, or you think one is enough? That's enough. I don't want to.
I'm not thinking about it yet. I'm so happy with the one.
Yeah.
Even one is just like, and it's so special. Just the one, you know.
It's such an achievement to get that, don't you think? Like that
Oh, it
really
feels so
is
good.
Yeah.
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 It's another level. It's another level.
It is. It is. It is. And I think it's so you, like it's very I like it. It's smart casual. Would you say that? Smart casual. Do you agree with that?
That's exactly. Yes.
And I mean, you can dress it up or dress it down. It's smart casual. And it's beautiful.
Paddock seal.
I prefer Geneva, but that's just
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, no. I prefer Geneva.
Why?
No, because I think Paddock Seal's a bit pretentious. Speaking of pretentious, we got the Rancher. Hello, Rancher. How are you?
Good. I've come to Neil before Sod. Where is he?
Yes. We're having
What's going on, Clivers?
Where's Sod?
Yeah, where is Sod?
Wait, is Sod
No
not here?
idea.
Is he on the same screen?
No. What have you been up? What do you think of our friend Kesslowitz getting the paddock there? What do you think of that? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, I came to Neil before Sod since Sod's not here.
Oh fuck! What does that mean? He always does.
Hang out with us, Clivers.
He can't do that. Okay. He can't do that. Okay. It's just, I don't know what to say. What can I do? What can I say? You know what I mean? It is all very tough, isn't it? What do you think?
It can be. What do you got going there? Junk mail? What are we talking?
No, I'm just getting my Ester. I got an Ester from my last trip, and Ester will last 2 years. I'm just looking for my Esther. Esther. And who we got there? We got ABC is joining us. Hello, ABC. Talk to us.
Hello, Archie. Hello, Keslowitz. Hello, Mike.
Oh, what have you been up to, my friend?
Oh, not much. Actually, guess what? Someone offered me money for my Super Ocean Heritage.
Oh, how much? There was a profit in it?
He's offering me what I put into it.
Oh, well, that's not that great.
But it's not terrible given the watch market is as screwed as it is.
Yeah, but you didn't pay a lot for that watch.
I didn't pay a lot for that watch, but I may pinch some links, I may pinch some accessories and things like that, which I can flog, like the rubber strap. I may pinch that and not include that with my sale. So,
but why do you want to get out of it? I thought you love your Breitling. That's a great watch. It's like it's a lot of.
But I've already got a discount diver with the Tudor Black Bay ETA. So that's got the discount diver corner covered.
I tend to I wouldn't be getting rid of it personally. I don't know why. Because it's a great watch. It's got a lot of bang per buck in it. You know what I mean?
It is a good watch, and given that it's mainly polished surfaces,
So how much money did he offer you? Tell me how much money we're talking. Let's spit the figures out.
Okay, he's offered me 2,100 quid, and that's what I paid for it, pretty much.
2,100 pounds.
Yeah,
that's not terrible. We got another super chat from Chris Chang, $5. My dad just got the 5524 Rose. He has a what's a 5524? I'll just call that up there.
Oh, hold on, 5524.
That's the one with I think that's the pilot. Yeah, the pilot. That's what it is.
Oh, they have that in pink gold as well.
5167, 5396, and a 5590. What should he buy next?
Ooh.
He's got some. He's really into the hype stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got an Aquanaut.
I don't know. I
You got
don't
the
see. Are
annual
there any
calendar.
Nautili in there? Any Nautili?
There is hype. I mean, is he? See, the problem is, I'll be honest with you, Kesslowitz. When I hear that he's got these things, that's kind of just the. I don't know if that's really so. The 5524, the pilot's watch there, right?
Right. 5396 is not hype though.
I'll be honest with you. I think the 55. I'm not a huge fan of the 5. Actually, sorry, it should be a Patek 5524. Patek. That's why it's not coming up properly. Patek 5524. I never understood why Patek went into pilot watch, but okay. That's I don't think that's Patek's wheelhouse personally, but hey,
exactly. You don't buy a
516
Patek to buy a pilot's watch.
Aquanaut, yeah, that's kind of cool. The 5396 is very cool. That's a
Is that the sector dial one?
5396 is the annual calendar. It's not a perpetual. He's got that's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Okay. So 5524. I suppose. Okay, he's got the Aquanaut. He's got some really hype, baby. He's got a 5590. That's the travel time chronograph Nautilus. Fuck me, Daddy. Your dad's rich. He's fucking your dad. What do you guys do? Do you pay tax, guys? Do you pay tax?
So he's got all the Patek boxes ticked off. He's got an Aquanaut. He's got a Nautilus. He's got a Grand Complication. And he's got a quirky one. I'd say that pilot's one's quite a quirky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't turn your nose up at that collection. And you can't... I wouldn't say it's a wanker's collection. Because he's actually got a chronograph Nautilus, which means you actually appreciate the movement.
I think with four
so what to get next? I would go for the 5235. That's the regulator dial. I love that watch.
235.
Yes, that one. I like the one with this in white, gold, and the blue.
You go for a 5230. Well, get a 5230 because he's already got an annual calendar. Get a world time. I reckon. So he's got the pilot watch. He's got an Aquanaut, a super heavy hitting Nautilus, and he's got an annual. Go for a world time. That's the major Patek features covered.
I think if you go world time, you go with the platinum. That solid blue dial platinum. 5230p.
That's crazy money though. Look at that.
They're like 60,000. He's already got 4 Pateks.
It's expensive, but as a wise man once said, I think any world time would do that. And personally, I would probably get rid of the chrono. Sorry, not the chrono, the pilot's one, and get a world time. But if there's money to spare, then fine, just get that on top. Why not?
Yeah, I reckon I'd get a world time. Get a world time. That's my honest opinion there. Get a fucking world time. Beautiful watch, that. Must admit, he's got some... What the fuck does he do for a living? Can you tell me?
I never saw what the big deal was with world time until Jamie actually showed me it. He actually showed me it working. And I thought, this is cool.
He's a bit of a show off, that Jamie.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's opulent. I wouldn't say he's decadent. He's opulent. I'd say he's quite understated. Because he could have kept that bluesy and worn it and flashed it, whatever. He likes to find the things in life, and
I gotta go and get my cup of tea. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'll go get my cup of tea.
1 minute, guys. Come on, let's time this, boys. 1 minute.
Indeed. So, are you joining us in New York?
No, I'd love to, but I've got some work commitments and things like that, so not the best time. I would like to. Some
Any paddocks in your collection?
no. I've only got most expensive watch I've got is a 16710 GMT2 pre-ceramic. That's probably the most expensive. I could consolidate them all to probably, because I had a chat with Tan about this a few weeks back, and he goes, you could probably cash them into a Royal O, or actually the one that you've just picked up, the 5212.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure I'm ready to do that.
That's the way to go. I would consolidate. You only need one or two. But the Rolex are just so wearable, it's hard to get rid of anything.
But the Pateks are also wearable in their own way.
The steel one, I would be a little more careful with the gold.
Yeah. Yeah, someday if I come into some serious money, then I'll probably get one of these big hitting, one of the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, man,
But
you gotta do it.
Vacherons are falling off a cliff. Maybe pick one of them up.
Everything's come down. Well, even that Royal Oak you just mentioned, those are like below 30 now. I mean, there's so many different models, but you know, the 41, 15400 or 500.
It's gone below 40, gone below 30 US.
Yeah, they're like high 20s, 30 even.
I got to tell you, I think for this guy here, get a world time. Next piece, Chris Chang, get a world time. Beautiful collection, real big
Paul,
money.
You know, another amazing
Please remember,
Royal-
I hope you remember to pay your taxes. Remember, taxes keep roads and schools open. Okay.
Hospital.
Please remember to pay your taxes. Jamie's a bit of a show off. You know that? I find with Jamie, he's a little bit.
Jamie's cool. Jamie's cool. You just like throwing punches at all the paddock owners.
I haven't warmed to him. I find him a little bit
hating.
Like he's I don't know. Let me say this to you, okay? Hey, ABC, I'm thinking, you know what I really desire? I haven't wanted anything, right? But today I fucking flipped. I want an Explorer 1 to my collection.
Yeah,
What do you think
I caught
about
that.
ABC? Because I don't really want. I don't really want a paddock. Like I do want a paddock. Don't get me wrong. I want a paddock. Like I like a watch like Kalsowitz, or I would love a world time. But the money's so ridiculous. And I'll be honest with you. I want something I can just wear and be casual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Explorer 1. There'll always be someone to take it off your hands, and you'll get your money back.
Exactly. So what I'm thinking
And
is
now is the time to get it. But like Keslowitz said, get the fully loomed one, 39 mil.
I don't fucking care either way.
Looks better though. It's the same money, so you might as well get what you want.
It looks better.
I'm in a small market in Australia. I don't have as much choice. Just hang on.
Yeah, we got some.
I think we ran out of coffee. Oh, okay. I'm just heating some of the green curry up. I was just a bit snackish.
I like Thai red curry more than green curry.
Yeah, I was going to have some green curry because I was feeling a bit snackish there. Let me say this to you. I don't know why you want to sell your Breitling off. Why are you selling it off? I don't get it. I think that's so wrong morally, okay?
Because I've got the discount diver cornered with the tuna.
But why do you want to get rid of the Breitling? What made you put it out there? Why have you been putting it out there?
No, someone saw it on my wrist and said, "Are you looking to sell it?" And I said, "Well, maybe." So he asked me how much I paid for it. He's a friend of mine, so
Yeah, but you always say, look, you just put $1,000 on top of what you paid for it.
No, he's a close friend. He's a good friend of mine.
You know what they call a friend in need?
This is Arthur Daly's line.
Do you know what they call a friend in need?
A bloody pest.
A bloody pest.
Friend in need's a bloody pest.
I love that character. Didn't you like that character or not?
He was classic.
I mean, you see, kids these days, they don't have role models like Arthur Daly, do they? You know?
Oh, now it's all these YouTubers and YouTubers that become boxers and shit like that.
Oh, Keslowitz, did you see Donnie said he's a YouTuber when he's introducing himself? I'm a YouTuber. Remember that? Yeah, that's the start of the video. He goes, I'm a YouTuber. We're YouTubers.
Don Haynes.
Yeah, that's what he said. Didn't you see the Don Haynes interview at Luxury Bazaar?
I haven't seen all of it actually. Just the clip that you.
Yeah, well, that is it. I played the whole fucking thing. It's a joke. Donnie says, "I could write a check for 90,000 today."
Now this is how it starts. It was 89. Now it's 90. Tomorrow it's gonna be 100.
No. It was around 90,000. He said, "I could write a check for." It was 89.9, whatever it is. I could write a check for that today. He said.
That's right.
It's just being a pretentious fuck, isn't he, or not? Do you think he's pretentious?
I don't know. He's quite. What you see is what you get. I don't think he tries to be something he's not.
He's a bit up himself. Come on.
Really?
I let the cat out of the bag. Come here. Can you at least back me? I'm gonna go get my green curry. I'll be back.
Well, right. Okay. I've been on a few streams with Don Haynes, and he's not up himself. He'll talk to you. He won't. I don't think he's stuck up or a snob or anything like that. So I don't know. I think he's all right. He's not too bad.
He should come on more often. We want to see more of him.
Jimmy makes a comment. Starfish. These Germans. Knock this. Was it these Germans? Lady boy knocked him out. Bang, bang, bang. He's a starfish.
How are you guys?
So, are you having the green curry with coconut rice?
It's being delivered. Yes, it's just getting it. Wife's organizing it. She
With
got
nutty
coffee.
lemon.
That's the reason she wasn't home before. She went out to get coffee.
Do you get Malay food in Australia? You must do.
Yeah, I love Malay food. By the way, I've been really unhappy in my life lately, and I'm thinking about. I don't know. I'm just having I just really feel unhappy. Okay. Well, I suppose it's burglary, a number of things. I've actually decided I want to go and live overseas for like 3 or 4 weeks at a time because the airfares are so expensive now. I'm thinking, you know what? I might just fuck off for 3 or 4 weeks, do shows overseas, pick different locations. Next year, I'm thinking about doing 4 overseas trips. Malaysia, Vietnam, Japan, and somewhere else. What do you reckon?
Okay. So, would you do singers again? You've done singers already.
Expensive.
So is Japan. Japan's expensive.
If you're not staying in central Tokyo, it's reasonable.
Okay.
And they have those little. You could have got these internet cafes you can sleep in at night if you're really desperate.
So what? You're gonna go by yourself?
Yeah, fuck yes. What do you think I am? I was thinking about taking my son with me too. Actually,
that's better.
He's
You're gonna
between.
enjoy it with somebody.
Would you visit Marcelo?
No, I honestly, I hate him. I hate him. Okay, I just hate him. I fucking hate him. He's not loyal. I really dislike him. I don't mind someone joking with me, right? But he's just a prick. He's just a fucking cunt. Okay.
Even if he gives you a free meal.
If he gets
free
a tattoo,
salad.
I will forgive him if he gets the tattoo.
What if he gives you a free salad?
He can stick his. You know what? He can stick his free meal up his ass. I don't need anything from him. He's a fucking cunt. He should just masturbate to himself. I just don't like him. I really don't fucking like him. Does that make sense? I mean, do you understand? I'm too old to pretend to like certain people. Okay? How I am is how I am.
I think you've kind of expressed that opinion. I don't think you've been that blatant about it, though.
No.
But yeah.
Well, that's that, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, it is what
Just
it
let
is.
it go.
You know what I mean?
Just let it go. You don't have. Yeah, life's too short to hate. We don't need to be dwelling on.
No, I do. I hate him. 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 I hate him.
Who do you love? Who do you love?
I love you. I love ABC. I love. He's a good guy.
Oh, by the way, why did you not let Plastic do his creamer wider shtick?
Because I asked him, he acted like a real jerk on the morning show.
What, the one earlier today? Or your?
Yeah, I told him not to say anything, but you can't insult the royal family overseas, and he's acting like a fuckwit. Well, you know, what the fuck's wrong with him?
I don't know what he said to Lux. I didn't catch the early screen.
It's just uncalled for. You don't do that. Don't do that. Just behave. But he always
Don't
pushes
do
the
what?
envelope.
Don't do what? What did he do?
He just pushes. You cannot criticize the royal family in certain countries, okay? And he just thinks it's funny. Oh yeah, I'll do this. I'll do that. Well, you know what? Just fuck off then. If you're not going to listen by anyone's rules except your own, just fuck off. Just
you still pissed
right
off with Angelic? You still pissed off with him?
You don't have to explain it, Paul. If you don't, just don't have him on.
Yeah.
Just don't have him on.
I am pissed off with Angelic.
Simple.
I am.
But all he did is turn up to a dinner that he was invited to.
No, then he starts his own channel.
Yeah, but on a stream which has 15 people, he doesn't.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just the thing is, they just go out there. I was paying him to run stuff for me. I tried my best to look after him, but that wasn't good enough for him.
Oh, you don't. You will all be singing "Kumbaya" again soon. I'm sure of it. I'm fairly sure.
But I just get shitted off. You know, many things shit me off at the moment. You know.
Has anything made you smile today?
I got to tell you, yesterday it made me smile that Donny Haynes, the Dongoloid at Luxury Bazaar. Fucking hell, that was hilarious.
So what is he looking to buy?
He's just a douchebag, okay? He's not looking. He's a tire kicker. Do you understand? He's not buying anything. That's what makes it so funny. He is not buying anything, okay?
So why did they film him if he's not buying anything?
If I was selling him a watch, I would have said, if I pulled out a IWC perpetual calendar and he acted like such a fuckwit, I said, yeah, it's about as hard to sell as that fucking Breguet on your wrist. I would have made it personal. See,
which Breguet did he have?
He's got a Marine, Breguet Marine in gold.
Oh, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Donnie thinks he's so wonderful. He justifies. He's just a fucking douche. This hobby has got such fucking douchebags in it at times.
He knows things about movements that your everyday hunter doesn't know.
He's also a fucking douchebag too. Come on, let's not fucking lie to each other, okay?
He's a maverick. He's a maverick. That's what he is.
He's a fucking douchebag.
Are you gonna say that to him when you see him at watch time?
I don't fucking care. I'd like to be totally honest with people now, okay?
You're not going to say you love him.
I got no point lying to people anymore. Does that make sense? I'm sick of lying to people. I don't want to say things that aren't true anymore, okay?
So, okay. I'm sure you've got a fuck off list. Who is on your fuck off list?
How do you mean fuck off list?
List of people you would tell to their face, not even hello, you tell them to fuck off.
I'd say Tim, TGV.
Tim, TGV, right, OC.
OC's not too bad. I don't mind OC. OC is okay.
Okay. Who else we tell to fuck off? Maybe not necessarily in America.
Marcelo?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't have thought.
Who else? I just can't see the point in being flowery all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, let me see what's happening in the chat. Is
But 100
Swinging
people.
Kangaroo going to be with you lot in New York?
No, he can't make it.
Oh.
He sent a big super chat and said, "I'm sorry, I really can't make it." That's okay. He's cool. That's polite. That's classy.
Oh, he is. I mean, I've never really chatted to the guy much, but on these chats, he's a true gentleman. Hey, Danny. Danny's on the chat. Danny. Hey, Danny.
I love
Hey,
Danny. Don't you love Danny?
Say that again.
I love Danny. Don't you?
Oh, he's a top guy.
He's an
Top
Essex
lad,
lad,
man.
isn't he? He's an Essex lad, isn't he?
No, he's miles away from Essex. He's northwest, kind of like Manchester, Yorkshire type area, up north, not far from where your pops is from.
Wow.
Huddersfield. Yeah, miles away from Essex. Essex, well, that kind of Cockney accent, that's more your Paul Thorpe's, that kind of accent. But I don't think he's Essex. I think he's more further south. I think he used to be a Londoner, but he moved out of London. But he's proper Londoner.
Yes.
South London.
He lives in Brighton now, doesn't he?
That's right, yeah.
Massive unemployment in Brighton. Brighton's got massive unemployment.
Brighton's quite an expensive area, though.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's coastal. It's quite near London. A lot of rich people from London have properties there. So that's
a little cough going. What do we got? We got Thai spicy.
Oh yeah,
What are we
where's
talking
Saad
here?
these days? I need to text Saad to see how he's doing and what he's up to and why he's not joining the streams. I thought we could use it like a bat signal to just talk about day dates.
Yes.
And see if he comes on.
He's a good guy.
Stone Dial day dates. Let's talk about Stone Dial day dates. Let's talk about Gem Set day dates.
What are you? I'm surprised you got rid of the Zenith. Were you glad to get out of the Zenith you had?
I liked the watch, but I wasn't wearing it a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I sell that? That was to buy the Roadster. That's what I did. Yeah, I sold it to get the Cartier Roadster.
How's the 5 Series going, by the way?
Yes, doing all right. Things are a bit.
What?
Okay, with these diesels, you've got to clear the diesel particulate filter, the DPF. Yes. I'm not going to talk too much about cars, but so I have to put it on manual 3 because that keeps it at 3,000 revs and above, and drive at 70 miles an hour for 20 minutes to clear the gunk.
Yep. Okay, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, so I need to do that. That's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Someone took a chunk out my door. I think some kid probably opened the door and a little chunk missing. I need to get that resprayed. And
are you going to? How long you got left on the lease?
Until April.
April next year.
April 2024. Yeah.
Would you get another BMW?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
What about a 2 Series coupe? 2 Series coupe. That'd be amazing.
I can't have a coupe. I need a car for the family.
Oh, fuck that.
I've got one kid.
According to Mike.
18, one's 15.
According to Mike, it's not a real car unless it's a coupe. It's got to be a coupe.
Really? Mike, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Did you say that, Mike?
He did. You got Adam, £2. I miss Sard. Top guy, come back!
Yeah, I'll ping him and say, what gives? You need to show your face. You need to make yourself visible. It's all about optics in the Archieverse. You can't just disappear. I do hope mind you, it's Cricket World Cup. I don't know how much he's into cricket. But Pakistan got hammered by India, absolutely hammered. They started well, then they fell down in a heap because they batted first. Fell in a heap. And then when it came to bowling, India just tonked them everywhere. It was painful.
I see. Which side do you barrack
Anyway,
for?
enough cricket talk, enough car talk, because I don't think the punters are into it. Fake.
Yeah, remember, cricket used to be such a hugely popular sport, wasn't it? Cricket was so.
It is kind of popular, especially in India with the Indian Premier League or IPL. That's big money. And you have cricketers from Australia, New Zealand, England, West Indies. I think, even some Pakistanis play there.
Yeah.
South Africa, of course. South Africa. Springboks are quite good at the old cricket. Rugby World Cup's going on at the moment. And it's...
Cricket seems to be really out of flavor. It was very I remember in the 80s, it was quite a popular 80s. Ever since the 90s, it's sort of been on the decline.
Kerry Packer, he started this pajama nighttime cricket, white ball cricket.
Yeah, that's right.
It is big because they bought different formats like 2020 and things like that. I don't know how much you lot are into cricket.
I hate fucking cricket. I hate it. You understand it? What is this? You got cricket. You say he's 4 over 21. Like what does that mean? 4 over 21. What the fuck does that mean?
What?
That's how many?
Bowler?
You know when they say the score. Like what's the score in cricket? 4 over 21.
No, 21 for 4. That means they've scored 21 runs, but they've lost 4 wickets. So 4 batters have gone out.
Mm-hmm.
But if a bowler is 4 for 21, that means they've taken 4 wickets, but they've had 21 runs off their bowling. Batsmen have scored
that sport
21
was very
runs.
popular in India. It was under the British. The British came in and introduced that. That's what
you got a super chat rolling by here, Paul.
Super chat, bringing kangaroo, $5. Kesslowitz is missing a day date 36 rose gold white dial with Roman markers. Also, I did try on my friend's Explorer 36 today. I like it, but I don't know if I need it.
Let's see it, Paul. Can you pull it up for us? Rose gold white dial.
Rolex.
Would you go day-date, Keslow?
Gold.
No,
would you consider it?
A bit too flash for
36
me.
No, because I see you as the type who's
36 mil. He's saying as well.
I'd go white gold if I were to do it, but no, I don't think it's for me. Maybe one day.
I think it's
white gold, green dial is nice.
Would you go rose gold or yellow gold if you're getting a day? Like with a white dial, I'd probably. The rose is nice.
That is nice.
I don't even really want a solid gold day now.
Well, do they make a white gold?
And the reason I say that is they're so expensive. This is such expensive. You know, like I kind of enjoy just steel. I think the flashiest watch I want to have is the two-tone bluesy.
Nothing wrong with that. And I think the Explorer 1, that's a good choice, and it's a good time to buy it. Now, if the question is if you can get one in Oz, if you import it from America, how much duty do you have to pay?
You got to pay 10% GST.
Okay, that's not bad because we have to pay 20%. Anything outside of actually EU, well, they're in the middle of thrashing out a trade deal. I don't know how long that'll take to kick in, but now because of Brexit, we have to pay 20% on anything from.
What's Boris doing these days?
don't know, probably making 100 grand doing dinner speeches.
Because that new guy, what's his name, Rishi, I quite like him. I like him.
He's okay. He's a bit. He's been born with a silver spoon.
Well, they all have, haven't they?
Tony Blair wasn't.
Who?
Tony Blair was working class, but went to Oxford and became a barrister and earned his money. Gordon
Tommy who?
Brown, I'm not sure.
Tony Blair, you mean?
Yeah, Tony Blair. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Harold Wilson.
He fucked Murdoch's wife, but that's poison. You can't do that.
Did he?
Yeah, he fucked that Chinese lady.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I'm surprised he's still alive.
That's why Murdoch dished it. That's why Murdoch fucking wiped him off. Didn't you know that?
Well, he was a very popular prime minister, kept getting elected. I think his biggest downfall in terms of public opinion was being George W. Bush's lapdog. If he actually grew his own set of balls, I think he would have had a lot more respect. He probably could have even done 20 years.
Wow.
Sunak is a billionaire mainly through his wife, because his wife's dad owns Infosys, an IT services company. Ching ching.
Wow.
And the guy's got his place. He's got his house. He's got his own power station. He's got his own mini little power supply. So energy costs, yeah.
I suppose that's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, so interesting, very interesting times in Britain. There's an election coming up next year, probably spring, summertime. Be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
I reckon all the prices that got hiked up will start coming down just in time, but I reckon the damage has been done.
Yes.
But the Labour leader, this Keir Starmer, he's basically trying to model himself on Tony Blair. But anyway, right, no politics, no car talk, no, what else we're talking about? Cricket, yeah, no cricket talk. What should we talk about? Where's Mike? Is he gone to sort his blood sugar out?
I hope he's okay.
Oh no, normally he just has probably has a meal or something to get his blood sugar levels back on track. So who was on yesterday? I know Keselowitz, you probably on.
Keselowitz was the big star yesterday. He was the big star. Really interesting. He really pushed the boundaries, which was. He did a great job.
Tam was on as well yesterday. I caught a glimpse of yesterday's show.
The Zeal is in the house. The Zeal.
He is in the house, but he was also on the stream yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah, the Zeal. He's always good value.
Especially when it comes to, it's probably the Patek connection, the 5212 connection that made him come on.
Yeah.
He is the paddock man.
He is, yeah. This guy knows. He knows these references like the back.
Would you ever get a paddock yourself there? Would you ever get a paddock?
If I had the money, yeah. But I wouldn't get one just for the sake of getting one. I'd have to get something that I really want.
Yeah.
So I like the 5960A, the white dial one. I love that watch.
Oh, that's expensive.
So cool. It is expensive, yeah. So like I said, I need to come into some serious money in order to get a Patek.
Or just trade everything in. One and done.
Yeah, that's an idea. I could do a JJ and just consolidate into a significant value watch, and then if I get bored of it, get something that I can get
I got to
all my money
correct
back.
you there. You're talking about a significant value watch. As far as I'm concerned, I think my Bluesy is a significant value watch.
Yeah, that's you, but I'm talking about me.
What do you think that? Well, what's significant value watch? Don't you think you've got a
£30,000, £20,000 upwards?
Do you really want to spend that on a watch?
Well, that's just it. If it's something under the radar that your London spotters aren't going to recognise, maybe. But they know the Royal Oaks. They know.
Like, what's the most expensive watch you've got? You got a Rolex
16710.
Okay, so that's what, £10,000, is it?
Maybe, yeah, on a good day. Now those haven't tanked as much. 16610s have tanked, and like I said to you last week, Tudor Submariners. I don't know whether they sell for what they're listed at, but they're being listed for 16610 money, which is insane.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
But yeah, 16710 is the most expensive watch I have. I could cash them into.
I think that's a lot of money. Don't you think that's a lot of money or not? Do you think that's a lot of money?
Of course, absolutely it is. But the community we're in, you got people with £50,000 watches, right? You got people who've got six-figure value watches. So I'm not saying that makes me feel inadequate, but everything's relative. If I'm with a group of friends, a £500 or dollar watch is considered, is considered a significant amount. But where we're in present company, it's nothing. So
yeah, I know exactly what you're saying there. We got Jake the Yuppie on here. Hello, Jakey Poo. Jakey Poo.
Hey,
how
sorry,
are you?
my AirPods are fucked up. Just a sec.
That's okay.
Are you going to jump off? Are you going to do a hat trick?
Can you hear me now? Oh,
Jakey Poo, look what I got on the screen for you. Jakey Poo, this is what you need to buy. It's only $270 a week. What do you think?
It's beautiful. It's cheap as well. It's cheap. Hey, when you get a car loan, right, the interest rate is locked in, right?
Yes, generally speaking, car loans are fixed.
So wouldn't it make sense for, Mrs. Yuppie and I have been talking about it because we are serious about getting a new car in the next year or so. Wouldn't it make sense for me to wait a little bit until the interest rates come down a bit? Otherwise, I'm buying at the peak of the interest rate.
If only we had a crystal ball. If only we had a crystal ball, I wouldn't be doing these streams on today.
I know. Hey, my friend that works in car loans says during the pandemic, the car loans they were doing were on 2% interest, and he couldn't give them away. Nobody wanted them. Can you imagine only paying 2%? You're basically saving money.
Yeah, no, that's right. What sort of cars was he doing financing on?
Well, he does all kinds of cars. He works for a company that just does car loans. But he has some people.
What's the interest rate now? What's the interest rate now? He says
about 6 to 7%. Anywhere in there. It depends. It depends on a few things. Which yours is 6%, right?
6.99.
Yeah, that's normal. He said that's normal.
It's not great because I did you know I applied for a fucking credit extension and they rejected it. They said no.
Why is your so what's your current credit card? Like 11 grand, right? Why wouldn't they give you another
10.5?
grand?
I asked 10.5. I asked them to extend it to 15 because they don't like small businesses. I'm a small business.
No, they don't. They don't. You're right. It's because they think
they don't like self-employed. They don't like self-employed. And then can you believe this?
You can understand it. These things, they can go tits up very quickly.
I applied for a Commonwealth Bank credit card because I've only got one credit card. So I thought, fuck it. I better get another card, right?
Yeah.
And they sent me a letter in the mail saying I was unsuccessful.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. And it's not like it is weird in your case because you have some assets. Like it's not like you're skins.
But guess what? Guess what? I'll tell you something really funny. I got the rejection letter. I showed it on the screen.
Yeah.
The day after, the credit card turned up.
That's fucked. So you got it anyway.
Yeah, but they sent me a rejection letter. What a
That's
bunch
so
of
weird.
fucking idiots.
With NAB, this is right.
No, this is Commonwealth Bank.
Oh, okay.
NAB told me to get fucked.
Yeah, they're not very well organised. The old banks.
Just
Anyway, what else
poor.
has been going on, Arch? You're looking at Rose Gold Day dates.
Yeah, no, that was for our good friend. I was trying to say, you know what? I think you and Mrs. Yuppie should buy. I'll show you. This is a perfect car. Look at this. Look at this. It's a coupe, two-door coupe.
Yeah, I think the coupe it's too. Mrs. Yuppie doesn't like a coupe. That's kind of out. She might cop a sedan, but she doesn't want.
But she doesn't put out. Okay, let me just explain. If she's not putting out anymore, you decide the car. Okay, this is the rules. If you don't fuck once a day, I decide the car. You say that. You tell her this. Okay.
It's not once.
Look at that. How does that look as a car? Doesn't that look?
No,
doesn't that
beautiful.
look beautiful?
There's no question. That's a nice car. How much is that?
Let's fuck it. It's not cheap. It's $90,000. Okay.
Yeah. When the interest rates are low, though, it's fucking cheap.
Okay, the payment.
It's all about.
That's 100,000. It's 400 a week. 400. It's not that cheap actually. It's quite expensive. This car.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I like these coupes.
I sent you some photos. I went and looked at Beamers the other day. I've really come around to the X4. I've really come around to that.
I don't like SUVs. I like sedan. I always like sedan or a coupe.
Yeah.
I don't want
SUVs. Everyone wants them at the moment. The city SUV is what it's all about.
I know, but do you really need an SUV in the city?
It's fucking handy, Arch. It's just super handy. It really is.
Go to Bunnings, put shit in the back. And
exactly.
Do this.
Exactly. Yep. You can go on like long trips are a bit more comfortable.
You don't have pets, I hope, do you?
No, we don't. No. There's no joy in our household, Arch. Just me, Mrs. Yuppie, and my watches. That's it.
How is that date going? By the way, what did you think of Keselowitz getting the paddock? That's amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, beautiful, unbelievable.
That's an incredible. By the way, have I told you I'm actually looking at getting another watch now?
Oh, what are you looking at?
Okay, so I actually, I sold the Daytona to Madman. I sold the paddock because I just wasn't feeling it. Okay.
Yeah,
but I've actually I found something I want now.
Tied up in a watch that you're not that into. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So what is it?
Steel Explorer 1, 39mm Explorer 1.
Yeah, I like them. And they're good value at the moment.
I reckon they're about 10,000, aren't they? Probably 10, 11.
Yeah, the 39 is more than the 36. I think they're like
I know
11,
36
12.
is too small. And I know. But I'm thinking, fuck, that's not a bad watch to get, is it?
I reckon they're great value. Do you think it'll suit you though? Like, I don't know if you'll wear that. That's my only question.
My first Rolex was a Explorer 1 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a 10. Yes. It was a 1016. It's a vintage, very collectible vintage. But I don't want the fucking. The vintage is too expensive. I just want the modern I want a sapphire. I like sapphire crystal. I really.
He's gone
want
full
that.
circle.
Yeah.
1016. All these other watches, and he's back.
You're getting nostalgic.
What's going on, Jake? How you doing?
Hey, man, beautiful watch.
Thanks, buddy.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that.
This is the one he's talking about right here.
Yeah, it's a 39. Look. That's beautiful. The 39 is my favorite one.
Yeah. I haven't tried the 40 though, so I'm interested to see what that's like.
Yeah. It's my absolute favorite one, the 39. You can't go wrong. It's the one and done. Arch, why don't you get like a classic Submariner or something?
I got the bluesy. I already got the classic bluesy.
Yeah, but the bluesy, like it's a bit flashy. Why don't you get just like a straight steel sport? So it's a bit more of a tool watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good question. They are. Look, actually you're spot on the money. Why don't I do that? Yeah, that's a good question. The heart's
just a no-date
really,
sub.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're a bit more expensive again. But I like the Explorer because I had my first Rolex was an Explorer. I'd like to get it. It's the only thing. I don't want anything, but I saw Keslowitz's yesterday and today, and I thought, fuck, I really want one of these, and the money's not ridiculous.
Hmm.
You know what I
it's not
mean?
ridiculous. No, it's not ridiculous at all.
I'm thinking,
It's
just
very
fuck it,
reasonable.
get one. That's enough. That's enough. I don't want any more then. Okay.
Do you reckon with the 40 coming out that you might lose a bit of money on that? Like, how do you reckon they're going to go on the used market?
No. I think they're both fine.
Yeah. Okay.
The 40 is a bit more expensive. I don't want. I'm a value shopper. Come on, I'm a value shopper.
No,
okay?
I like the 39. I actually like the 39 better. I got to tell you.
I'm a value shopper.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a value shopper. You know what I mean?
Hey, so where are you taking plastic
I
for
want
lunch?
value.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a big
Beggars
fight
can't
with
be
plastic today. He's
choosers,
acting
right?
like a cunt. No.
Why? Why?
Yeah,
Aren't
I
you
don't
having
know.
lunch with him?
Yeah, he's okay.
Why don't you go get some noodles?
No, I am. I'm going to have something with him. No, he's just a bit of a pain in the ass. He pisses me. He just goes overboard. You know what I mean? He just doesn't know when to stop. Sometimes
He's not a dick on the
you know?
stream though. I've never noticed him being a dick on the stream. So is it in your private liaisons?
No. On the stream yesterday, he's mentioning you can't mention anything against the royal family in certain countries, and he's just fucking. He goes on there and just fucking, just an asshole. You know, he thinks it's funny, but he pisses me off. He pisses me. I don't like that clowning. I asked him not to do something. You fucking listen to me.
Yeah.
Don't act like a jerk. I'm too old to be just a. If I feel angry, I'll just tell you. I'd like to be total honesty. You know that?
Yeah. You just tell it like it is. You don't have time for that shit.
I like to be total honesty. You know?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it. I just feel really angry about things.
Yeah. So you're getting lunch
That's
or not?
beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Sorry?
Are you getting lunch or not?
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going for lunch.
Tomorrow.
Monday.
Tomorrow.
That
So
is
is this the new
fucking
paddock? Is this the new paddock?
Yeah, that's the weekly
That's it.
calendar. It's absolutely.
Man. Hey,
so-
congratulations. That is an absolutely beautiful watch.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
What's the size? What's it, like a 38? You know how Paddock does these
40.
sort of,
40 mil.
Oh
40.
wow, yeah.
Big size.
You know
big
what?
Size.
It fit. Yeah, but it fits your wrist perfectly.
Yeah, thanks. 7 1/4 inch.
Yeah, unbelievable. That's a beautiful watch.
Thank you.
It doesn't get much better than that, Arch. Really. I mean,
Jake,
what more can
how have
want
you
in
been,
life?
man? Man, how have you been? How have you been, Jake?
Yeah, good. I've just been busy, man. I've just been busy. That's all. Just.
Do you think
wheeling
Labor's
and
going to be
dealing.
pissed off? Is Labor going to be pissed off that the vote didn't get through?
What a fuck up. What a fuck up is all I have to say.
Anyone
about
could
it.
have
I mean,
told them it would have
seriously.
gone that way. If they would have fucking listened, if they would have done a bit of... That's the thing about Albo. I don't know why he even bothers trying to get bullshit through that nobody's fucking interested in.
I know. And generally, he's a pretty sort of pragmatic guy, but I don't know what it was about this. I don't know if he felt like he was too committed already or what, but there were a million other ways that could have been done. And they chose this one, and I think it's a bit hard balancing all the different people who wanted him to do it. Like there'd be some people who are like, no, it has to be in the Constitution.
Fucking moron.
Other
The
people
guy's
would
a
be like,
fucking
oh,
moron.
fucking-
He's a
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
moron
know.
the way they did it. It's stupid.
It couldn't have been done
Absolute
any worse. It's like I was saying to
couldn't-
Mrs. Yuppie last night. I said it's like when you become a Labor Prime Minister, they hand you a foot-seeking missile, and then you have to fire it at your own fucking foot because they just fuck it up every time. And as you can imagine, I mean, I don't want to get too much into fucking politics, but as you know, a sort of slightly left-wing person, I just find it so fucking frustrating because I'm like, well, why didn't you spend a year fixing Medicare? Or why didn't you spend a year actually
fixing
dealing
the
with all
housing
these-
crisis.
Yeah.
The housing crisis. Wouldn't that have been a
There's only
better...
so much you can focus on. You know what I mean? Like you've got a
Yes.
whole government, but there's only so much you can focus on. So why don't you spend a year actually dealing with like the practical issues that face Aboriginal people, which are really fucking serious? I mean, nobody's denying that.
Yes,
But I just
they
don't
are
know what it was.
disadvantaged. They are fucking
Yeah, there's no
disadvantaged.
question.
I got no qualms about that. And but
it was a
they
fuck
just-
up, Arch. It
it was a
fuck
total
up, mate.
fuck up.
Yeah, I
It was a
honestly,
total
I
fuck
find it hard to watch. I find it hard to watch. I really find it hard. Oh, what can you do? I mean, you know, life goes on. I try not to take it. I try not to follow things too closely these days. You know how some people, all they do is just fucking read the news? And I just try and like sort of broadly keep on top of what's going on in the world. But I don't want to know everything everybody says or everything everybody does, because you just drive yourself insane. You can't live your life like that.
Here we
I've
go.
got
We
friends
got
that are like that.
$5 from my Canadian brother.
Hey, Clooney, $5. See you soon, Paul. Thank you, guys. We're going to wrap this up. I just want to go through the list of donors today. We had Jim Jones. Thank you, Jim Jones. We had David N. Showcase Watches, GB Val, Big Tony. We had GB. We had Duco. We had Craig Chang, Adam, Swinging Kangaroo, and Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back for the morning show, and we will see you later, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.